sweet heads in to this live stream. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Welcome on in. Good evening. Can anybody tell me what we're listening to? If you know specifically what we're listening to, I'll give you a biscuit. Guys, hello. How are you? Welcome to I didn't check for dildos. Guys, how are you guys? We're safe. Hello, lovely to see you guys. Welcome on in. Good, sweet evenings. Happy Monday. We have a week ahead of us, and we're going to sail on through like bashful pirates. Ah, I missed you too. Yo. Great big hello, you lovely people. Chameleoness. It's been oh my god, do you know what? So like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been streaming live every single day, and I haven't seen any of you in my streams for ages. So it's so weird. Now I'm live today, just like any other day, and all of a sudden you guys are back in chat. It's so lovely to see you again. Hey, thank you very much for not giving up on your boy Mikey. Yeah, it's so nice to see you guys in my chat. Chameleoness, hello. Lumia, Gem Blackthorn, lovely to see you. Brewmaster Holston, hello. Crimson Vixen, love your username. 92. What came out in 1992? Somebody give me a good video game or good film from 1992, and you will also have a biscuit. Prodigy, how the devil are you doing? Cloudaxe, good evening, dude. Welcome on in, good sir. Sock in a jar, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the emotes. El Togedino for the 21-month resubscription to the channel. Getting all that good shit in Discord. We are going to open up Discord very soon. Excuse me if I'm a little bit rusty. It has been a while. Can you hear me talking? That is the most important. Hello? Hello? Anyway, perfectly average guy. Good evening. Welcome on in. Yo, Syorda. Yo, Ayatollah. Yo, how you doing, brother? How are you? Dude, I've been snooping in and out your streams, your unboxings, and your fun, fruitful adventures. I hope life is treating you well. Ayatollah. NVIDIA 3090 Ti graphics cards are available again. Nature is healing. Oh, you, hey, up. Wait, where are my buttons? Lovely to see ya. Yo, thank you very much, British Manga Car. Yo, let me just vibe down here. Make sure I've said hello to everybody. We're not going to be doing too much faffing today. We're most... Yo, flat 4 out. How you doing, man? We're just going to be taking it very easy. Sketching. Today is sketching and warming back up into drawing. So, I'm not going to do like an hour-long hello to you guys. I'm going to get the Photoshop open. The bread must flow. We shall, my friends. We shall. Dr. Alucard, hello, how the devil are you doing, good sir? Joey Steele, welcome to the stream. Excuse me if this music's too loud. From hell's own heart I stab at thee. Cock! Anyway. Yo. Wow. My window's open. I've just screamed out the window onto the street. Yo, fucking hell. Yo, oh my goodness. Is that Egyptian? Egyptian Iris has just dropped 1,000 bitties. Rained that affection upon me. Undeserved, but receptive. That's my Twitter profile. Yo, thank you very much. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Hey, welcome back. Hi, lovely to see you. Guys, I know I keep saying, can you guys hear me? I'm assuming you can. But, like, I mean... Can you hear me clearly? Because I've got the microphone relatively far away because I forgot all the settings. ACS Digital Art. Yo, welcome in, good sir. Welcome in. I'm just working my way down chats. Lovely to see you. God, I forgot. This falls apart if you're not careful. I forgot. I've set up my buttons into a multi-button system. And I never learnt the system. Jem, how are you? It's so nice to see you. Eva. It was lovely. Eva text DM'd me. No, don't worry. If you send me a DM, if you want to send me your nudes, it's our secret. I'll never spill the beans. It's okay. I'm a gentleman. But I will just give an overview. Eva DM'd me on Twitter just the most fangirly, lovely messages. She's always so nice and sweet. Anyway. an uplifting person. You know how some people come to a party and they literally just kill the mood and the vibe? You're just like, oh good, I'm so glad you're here. Like, you're having a great time and you go from the lounge to the kitchen to fill up your drink, and there's just some guy there who's just draining the soul out of the night. Eva's like the opposite of that guy. Legit Taku, as in she's not invited to the party in the first place. Quick, where's my drum beat? Quick, quick. There we go, got it. Bearded Squire. Yo, we're seeing all these lovely, beautiful, familiar names. Guys, how have you been? It has been a hot minute, and I hope you're doing well. Oh god, excuse me, some of you guys gonna get hit with an advert. That's not me, that's Twitch. But I love you. I won't say anything important, I promise. Ebrig, by the way, fuck that poetry. Yo, I like your username. Yo, well, let me get my glasses. Jazzerax, yo, how you doing, man? Lovely to see you, bro. Thank you very much for the resubby. Legit Taku, Jess times Jess. Excuse me, Mikey, Jess times Jess. Where the hell have you guys been? Lovely to see you again. Princess Eleanor, yo, hello, Alkeme. Yep. Well done, Todd just got it. Star Trek 2. This score is a banger. This is a real good example of how, like, different instruments account for different characters and different elements of a film. It's not quite Lord of the Rings level, but it's up in the top 10. We'll have to talk about our favourite soundtracks to movies one day sometime. Crimson Vixen, how are you, by the way? Are you still being creative? Are you still doing things? Gordon Freemutman. That's the best Star Trek movie. Yeah, Gordon knows. Star Trek 2, he says. Yeah, he knows. Well done, guys. Well done. Nemesis, triple X. Nemesis, how you doing? I can see now. So crisply and clear. What just unplugged and replugged itself? Did I swipe something with my junk? I've got a lot of cables under the desk. Kid Ludens, how the devil are you doing? Who's this guy? Let's not turn this into a hate situation. Look, you guys have been away for a while and I missed you and now we're back. Kid Ludens, come on now. Kid Ludens, how you doing, by the way? Ebrig is great. Ebrig, I'm pleased. I'm so pleased to hear it, man. How is Batman Returns? Oh, Brewmaster Holston. No. That's not a bad guess because I'm a big fan of the first two Batman soundtracks. The first one in particular. But no. This is James Horner, right? This is some James Horner. Oh, Bearded Squire. Emilio, welcome on back in. How you doing? Mikey, how's your daily streaming? Yeah, we got to do some artwork. Yeah, okay, where's my buttons? Oh shit, I never double checked what screen this is. One sec. Oh, that's not a... Okay, wait, does this do it? Okay, quickly. How do I... Oh, bloody hell. That's... Wow. I mean, ladies can have more than men. We get tired. Do you know what I mean? But, like, hey, that's quite a few. I'm very pleased to see you as well. How the devil are you doing, you excellent egg? You have a non-blue hairstyle right now still. Am I still remembering this correctly? Nell, what's big in the world of Warhammer? I have not opened a single issue of Imperium magazine since issue 4 or whatever. I have boxes and they will not stop publishing that magazine. Games Workshop will not stop publishing Imperium. I swear they're doing it more than once a week now just to fuck with me. And they keep posting it. It's all about finding that spare time. Legit Taku, how you doing? Hamonchi, my boy! How the devil are you doing? He's not a boy, he's a man. Yo, guys, welcome on in. Yeah, Ayatollah, lovely to see you, dude. KK, hello. Tofu the Dragon, let's go. Kid Ludens, it's always a pleasure to see such a sexy man again. Fuck that poetry. Have you changed your username then? Jess times Jess. Oh, you are so kind. Oh, that's your sweetheart. Yo. Candyman came out in 1992. Excellent soundtrack. Also Philip Glass, right? Ba-da-da-da-da. Da 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 la 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 la. So did Basic Instinct. So much choice. Film knowledge. when filming Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, is it Kim Basinger, who's Arnold's wife? Apparently, Armin Van Halen? No, he didn't produce that. Who was the director? Verhoeven. Jesus Christ. Apparently Paul Verhoeven wanted Kim Basinger to show more boob and stuff. And she was like, no, I don't want to do that. So she doesn't show any nipple in Total Recall. And then shortly after, I think she made Basic Instinct with him. And, you know, the film. Anyway, that was me doing the film for deaf people. Awesome mood. Lovely to see you as well. Now give me that bread. Give me that bread. It gotta come. It gotta go and roll. Egyptian Iris, thank you so much again for that lovely dono. Shiny Curse. Oh, Shiny Curse. Oh man, it's a Mikey. Lovely to see you. Is that your back seating? I've done far worse. I have done far worse than kill you. I've mudded you, and I wish to go on. Chameleon S is in the reactor. The needs for many. Come on now. Red and blue becomes purple. Welcome on back in. How the devil are you doing? I can hear and I can confirm. Yes. I swear down, I'll just DM a random nude stick figure. Crimson Vixen, you can send me your nudes. It's safe. You're over 18. Like, I know that for a fact. Anybody who I don't know, these are jokes, just to play it safe. People who are definitely over 18, yeah. Dive in. I've seen some, I'm an old man, I've seen some stuff, you're fine. Jazzerax, hello, so nice to see you again. Jazzerax, it's really nice to see you again, and thank you for the 17 months. We're going to do some sketching today, we're going to warm up some basics. I have a very loose idea for from Spy Time's family. I have a very loose idea as well for Blue Bitch from Elden Ring. She's only a bitch because I don't know her name. To quote Catman Stevens. Anyway. Princess Eleanor, I'm getting breast implants in September. Then I'll start streaming again. Really? Oh, Princess Eleanor. Share your journey with Mikey. You're going to get people coming out of woodwork, mate. Hope life is treating you well. Princess Eleanor, do I follow you on... ever since you moved back home, I follow you on Instagram, don't I? Am I remembering this correctly? Anyway. Nero Mage, hello. Let me get down here. Anderson Vino, yo! Hey, que tal? Que tal, Anderson? Tell me about your day. Now, what's good at your end? Jem asks, what have you been up to? Get into my adventures? Oh, get into any adventures or doing any good reading on your 2-week hiatus. Jem wants me to bitch about books. Perfect. I, on a different topic, have been mostly gardening. I just want to say, for anybody who's been here way too long, from anybody who remembers years ago, I did it, guys. I need to sort out the soil, but I cut down all the trees that are in the way. I've dragged all the brush. I've dug up most of the weeds. I need to level out the actual land. I need to level out all the earth and plant it and seed it for grass. But like, I physically have a garden you can walk around in. I put up a temporary bird feeder and everything. So I've been fucking rugging around in a garden. Also, next door is cleaned out, my bedroom, and currently I'm just halfway through stripping the wallpaper off of it in order to get it redecky. A little bit of plaster, a little bit of paint. I was just like, yo, I need to do these things that I've not been doing for the last 3 years. I got to get this shit out of the way. So yeah, I've been mostly focusing on that. I honestly thought I was taking 3 weeks off. I'm sorry it turned into 2 months. That was not my intent. But once I got used to not streaming, I got really used to not streaming. It'd be like that sometimes. Jem, what are you up to? Also, do I quit reading Malazan Book of the Fallen? Because I took a break. I was like, fuck me dead. I'm struggling through these books. I don't even like most of the characters. And the characters, like, I either don't like certain characters or I'm bored by other characters. And I literally don't care what they get up to. And I was like, this is not a fun reading experience. So I took a break and I read another book really quickly. What was the other book I read? Is it like The Dark Empire? Does anybody, guys, does anybody know about a book series where it's from the point of, yo, Marlix, what? Welcome on in. How you doing, Marlix? Does anybody know these books? Steve, what book? The book series is set from the point of view of a guy who's a surgeon for a mercenary military company. And he's like a surgeon, but he's also the chronicler, like the bookkeeper for the military company. And that military company goes and like it's got like 4 particular majors. One of them's called Silent, one of them's called One Eye, and anyway, and they mess around with magic and shit. And they go on a campaign on behalf of an empire that's under the thumb of like an evil witch, but they go on campaign for the witch, for her side, and it kind of chronicles that, and the witch is trying to suppress the people because there's a legend foretells that a girl will come who'll supplant her, and the people are trying to form a rebellion to go against the witch, but it's from that point of view because the mercenary company's on their side, and it's like it's got a group of people called the Taken, who are like those who are bound to the witch. Anyway, I read that. I read it because it was written succinctly, and it knows when to cut out bits of the story and just be like, okay, 1 month later on this campaign, after several skirmishes, we went here, because it knows to not tell me extraneous crap, or, and this is a stab at Malazan Book of the Fallen, or repeat the themes in one chapter that they already explained the last time we saw the same characters in the other chapter, but they're just drilling hole the themes without the characters doing anything. Anyway, what are we talking about? Anyway, what's that book called? Anyway, so I read an enjoyable book, and I read it in like a weekend because it was so good compared to Malazan Book of the Fallen. I was like, oh, that's what reading feels like. Yeah, I remember. Anyway, Hilo, how the devil are you doing? Oh my god, you punk. Hilo! You started streaming after I read it out. No, it's lovely to see you regardless. How's your handsome face? Just time, Jess. You're one of my favourite eggs. Thank you so much. I'm almost down here. Luna Leah. Hey, I really like your name. Luna Leah reminds me of, is it Luna Freya from Final Fantasy 15? I've not played it. Don't have a go at me. Yo, art stream. Ooh. You're this handsome little boy, don't you? I need to change my... One sec. I'm going to change my thing to gold in my... 1 minute. Let me do a Lumia. Guys, how are you guys doing? How are you? How are you? Oh my god, how the fuck does this work? I can't remember. I have to do this, don't I? It's gonna work? Ah, Malgrins, hello. How lovely to see you. How the devil are you doing, Malgrins? Tell me all about your time off. Every day I've been streaming, Malgrins hasn't turned up to my stream once. 2 months later, she pops her head back in. Gem? Somebody should have... Yo! Okay, lovely to see... There's so many familiar names. Lovely to see you. It's my family away from family. My friends away from home. Internet buddies. How are you? God, lovely to see you guys. Eagle Stringy. Okay, all right. You guys are excellent. Thank you very much. Hi. Hola, Isaf Uwu. Te extrañe. Ah, saludos. Gracias para él. Legit Taku is fantastic. Yeah, well, I'm pleased to hear it, guys. Guys, I hope you are all having a lovely slow sojourn into your summer. I've been busy, like I've just been babbling on about. But hey, lovely to see you. Garcia's artwork. Lizard! I missed you too, Lizard. How have you been? Lovely to see you. I've been streaming every day, Lizard. Where have you been? A question for you. This post... Hey, Nicosio, salut ami. Comme ci, comme ça. Pas grand chose. Mais maintenant, je suis en train de faire de live streaming avec vous, avec nous, avec tout. No, lovely to see you. Hi, man. How are you? Welcome back in. I have a question for you. This posture check, it's 1,000 points, and I've got 14,000 points. Can I click 14 times? No, Garcias. I will break my spine. But thank you very much, though. Sharon Stone's in Total Recall. Yeah. Wait, who was I talking about? Also, yes. They're bringing back the Horus Heresy in Warhammer 30k. a while ago, about 3 years ago, I said to Nell, if you've got any brains, you and me need to work together to create a board game called Warhammer 50k. And we will make it for war and the hammer, separate words. And it will be about a guy who goes through war with a hammer and kills 50,000 people. So the subject matter is completely different, but it is in the creative, constructive realm in terms of IP of tabletop gaming. And it owns the Warhammer 50k trademark. Because I was saying it's a matter of time before Warhammer 40k launches some brand new idea. And they'll call it Warhammer 50k. So if we own it first, you know, 21st Century Fox, $25,000 please licensing fee, money, 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 great idea, Mikey, mega. What are we talking about? Malazan. Anyway, so I was wrong. They're doing Warhammer 30k. They're doing the Horus Heresy. Nell, I'm going to be honest. That sounds fucking awesome. If they do that, and they start bringing back Generation 1 and Generation 2 Space Marine armor, if they start bringing back shitloads of pointy helmet Space Marines, and those really clunky first... What do you call the Space Marines before they became Space Marines? Like, before the Emperor made really good ones. He had an army of not quite Space Marines. A little bit clunkier, a little bit thicker. If they literally dive back into the 80s and 90s artwork of Old White Dwarf and bring that back to the tabletop, then that could be fucking awesome. Wait, is this new, Nell? Is this recent, or has this been going on for weeks? What's going on? Yo, Nell, thank you very much. I got to look into that. That sounds like that could be great. Am I being over enthusiastic for a company that might be awful? I think that might be awesome. And they have to do old rules. Warhammer 40k 2nd edition rulebook. Let's fucking go. Egyptian Irish, you're a star, thank you. Steampunk Witch Kalidra. Yo! Prima. Wie geht's du? Steampunk Witch Kalidra, I feel like you told me that your previous username had to go because it meant funny things in different languages. Well, hey, there's only one language around here. Language of the heart. You're already in it. So you're safe, don't worry. Yo, Ace of Spades! How you doing, brother? Yo, what's good, man? What's good? Todge, how are you, by the way? Little coffee brain, a wild Mikey appear. Yo, okay, look, I'm going to talk and sketch. Let me have my tea. This is my last tea of the night. Don't even... Do you know what? So I'm trying keto again. It turns out that I did keto for 3 months and I was like, this isn't worth it. I lost like 3 kilograms. That was it. I'm doing keto again. And oh God, what? It turns out I might not have been doing keto properly last time. My 3 months of keto and complaining really loudly about keto, I might have fucked it up. So like, if you only eat like chicken and stuff and you only eat fish and vegetables, you're not allowed to have them in batter. Oh, Bill! Yeah, Bill, you lovely. Bill's another person who's been in touch with me. Bill, you lovely egg. How are you? So I was like, yo, I'm doing keto. I'm eating nothing but chicken strips. Apparently, you're not supposed to have chicken and breadcrumbs. And I was like, yo, I'm doing keto. I had nothing but cod all day long. Apparently, you're not allowed to have chip shop battered cod. So, like, apparently, like, my calories... Like, 2 things. Apparently my carbs were still over the limit. And also, because I was eating so much to make up for the gap, I think my daily calorie intake was, like, higher than my requirement. Like, and apparently they're both really important. I was just like, yo, no potatoes. No potatoes and I'll get thin. It turns out that's not how keto works. I've really fucked it up. Like, now I've started looking at the back. God, did you know food, if you buy food, it's got a breakdown. I wasn't really reading those breakdowns before, but I am now. Fucking hell. Anyway, long story short, you're lovely. Wait, where are we? Let me get down here. Blue bitch, excuse you, that's Queen Rani. No, Ayatollah, the only reason I call her that is for one reason. Let me get rid of this, it's really bothering me. It's my virtual tuber. There we go. It's because like now don't get me wrong, I've seen some beautiful fan art from other people of Rani, okay? I'm not dissing on anybody's work. I'm talking from a personal taste perspective. The problem for me with Rani is that I'm not in love with drawing a big blue character with blue skin, blue hair, and blue hat. The color palette does not entice me. So I was thinking, what if we did Rani with a beige warm tone palette, and then we'll still have with blue skin. So like, what if we had Rani, right? This is just, look, we need to warm up first. We're going to do some warming up. So like, well, she can still have a big hat or whatever. But like, I don't know, like, what if she's got like a glass of champagne and she's at like a do? And she's in like some kind of sheer white vest, dress. So that I don't know what we're going to do about the third arm. And like all the colors are like beige and whites. So we've got blue, 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 blue. But everything's actually much warmer. Ah! Yo, Kai! Oh, Kai, how the devil are you? Welcome back. Welcome back, man. Yo, 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 yo. Marlix, hiya, welcome on in. How you doing, good sir? Good evening, friends. Good evening. We're going to do some sketching, but I need to do some warming up. And when I say warming up, not just for tonight, I mean like I have not been drawing. I have been busy doing non-drawing things, and that's terrible for me and drawing. Anyway, Bitching Books would have been an awesome book review. No new channel. You like, yo, Mikey's Bitching Book Review. Yo, I think my strike runs out soon on the Mega. The moment my copyright strike runs out on the Megaverse, I'm re-uploading all of the June book readings. I'm going to do it as one big single video, so I can't get multi-hit. Mate, I'm putting that shit right back up. Anyway, slap my wrist, I'll come back for more. Wait, slap me once, shame on me. Slap me twice, you got to pay for it. I have no idea, says Princess Lenore. I will share my Insta once I post the newest drawing I'm working on. I think it's my best one yet. Fantastic, fantastic. You did what? Garcias. Did you see the rise of equality in the animation in One Piece? And what do you think is the reason for that? It's my first time that I'm using Twitch, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Fuck that poetry. No worries, dude. I have not. I'm glad to hear that there has been a rise in quality. That's unusual. But seeing as One Piece has made so much money, I'm glad they might have reinvested some of that into the studio. Here, let me turn down my boy James a little bit. I'm reading the manga more than I'm watching it. I used to love watching the anime, but I caught up, 5 years ago. So I'm just before Wano, like, they've just gotten to Wano Kuni. So I haven't done the Wano arc. They've just escaped from the big lady who eats all the cakes, and she kind of chases them right across the ocean until they get to the country, and there's a big fight on the back of an elephant. Ah, indeed, Wing Zero, I live. I lived, bitch. Constable! Yo, Constable Corvus, thank you so much for 1 solid year. That is very handsome of you. How the devil are you doing? Welcome on in. Physical garden with bird feeder. I can literally walk out my... Bear in mind, my garden was thick with trees and bushes which grew over the last few years. And I started my gardening project. I couldn't get out the back door. So I had to open the cat flap. And I stuck my arm out with a load of weed killer out the cat flap. And I just sprayed everything near there until I killed enough that I could open the back door and start cutting stuff down. Now I can walk around. Guy! Until I'm victorious. Oh yeah, I remember this button. Yo, Kai does streaming. Thank you very much for dropping 5 beautiful gift subs into the community. Landing on Shazzy Curse, Shegs AMD, Nero Mage, EPA, and Mushroom. Kai, you are a delicious egg. What did I do to deserve that? I don't care. Welcome on in. No, I do actually fully care. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait. What's that? Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, I got it. A bird feeder, isn't that just a McDonald's with chicken nuggets? Kid Ludens, up north, yes. I live in the south. They're minusculely... Yeah, you got to be a classy guy down here. That's, isn't that what they say in Nottingham? If you can afford chips, you can take a girl home. Mikey is green thumbed, mostly just killing stuff. I'll tell you what, though, I've been burning loads of cuttings, loads of, like, wood, cutting through overgrown stuff and rediscovering a path in the back of the garden. I say path. Flagstone by a gate, and like just all my nights have been just take stuff down in the day, and then after 6 I've just been burning it. All my nights have just been introspective staring into the flame sessions, and then I come up here and I put a towel on the chair because my shirt smells of wood smoke and I don't want the chair to smell. Ugly weeb, hello there. Yeah, getting on the gardening, living that good life. Yo. Anyway, let me just drop down here as quickly as possible. Atomic Toxin Gaming. Hi Mikey, I'm hoping to enjoy some spicy content whilst doing some yard work. I love your style. I love your attitude. How the devil are you doing? Welcome on in. Okay, come on. We need to, come on, sketchy. Why won't why won't you die? Okay, let's go. Okay, legit. Let me just warm up a bit. I just want to be, yo, I don't know if I can remember how to, I might get one of that drawing book outfits behind me. Michael Hampton. Bodies is always good warm-up, isn't it? Okay, let's just... Come on now. Can I remember? That's it, Stan. Remember. Anyway. How's your sleeping been? I told her. So at the moment, I'm waking up at 8 every day, and I'm going to bed just before midnight. That's going to change, because when summer gets really hot, I start bitching loads. So I will move my sleeping pattern to be a bit more American, probably in about a month. But at the moment, 8 till 12. Anyway, Scouts! Yo! Yep. It's all coming back, including the Beaky Boys. I can't even believe the Squats are back. Yo, just for Horus Heresy. Yo, good morning, Biel, my favourite artist. My favourite fan. Yo. I'm sold. When do we start? Let's do it. Bear hugs everyone. Lizard, so lovely to see you. Nikos, you as well. Ah. Hello. They're on to you. Yeah, Gem. They knew I was on that IP. I was going to get my sweet mittens all over it and then to make some changes. Wait a minute, one sec. I think I've got that thing fucked with my thing again where it doesn't quite do the change. Default state should be dark gold. So studio, wait, oh my god, I hate this interface. How have I not learnt this interface after all these years? It's still so shitty. Alerts? Turn on dynamic default. Is that the one I do want? Let's try this. Hello? What? Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's not interesting enough. I've got the button over here anyway. I've got a default button. That's not having an effect. Oh, it did. Oh, it totally had an effect. Warhammer Horus Heresy is available on Audible. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. Thunder Warriors, were that what they were bearded? The ones before, like the Emperor's Thunder? Fascinating. Yo, I'm a big lore guy, as you guys know. We could look into that lore. Oh, wait, I've got a button for that, haven't I? I've got a button for everything now. Yeah. The Primaris Space Marines were bought in for 40k. Yeah, is that because there was some great thing? There was like a great rift, which is why they had to make, I want to say, Primaris Assault Intercessors or something? Yeah, they made the Space Marines bigger, right? Just recently, just when I started getting interested. But all our old school favourites are still out there somewhere. No. Yeah, come on, let's do some warming up. Let's rotate this. Oh no, let's big Gabus. Hello, I'm fine, and you? I am fine. What are we sketching today? Well, okay, so we've got the idea for, well, it's not actually an idea yet, but some kind of thing for what's her name? Like we were saying. For Ranny the Witch. Some kind of idea for your. Spiky. I don't know, some kind of big stance. Or, you know, and in both of these, we're looking at this. You know, we're this zoomed in. So we could play around with those ideas, but, mate, I got to warm up. I should have warmed up offline. But honestly, I haven't drawn in so long. It's so alien to be back here that I was like, I think streaming will be a great way to force me to do it. I'm manipulating and using you guys again. Bill, by the way, I've just got to the bit where you got in and said hello. I hope life is Nashville. Hope I haven't doxed you. I haven't seen you since I rebranded my name. I've missed you so much. Wait, Buell, you have to tell me what your previous username was. I've missed you too, mystery person. Yo, Bill's here. Everyone say hi to Bill. Anyway, Bill is Bay. Ah, he's mine, lizard. Don't you get greedy lizard over here? Unless you have some kind of agreement in your relationship, which I don't want to know about. That's your business, not mine. Wait, you replied to messages now? If I'd have known that, I would have invaded your DMs. Yeah. You can DM me on Twitter. That's the one I check. Please don't DM me on Instagram. I'll never get it. Homongchi has a big announcement. Jim Lee is coming to Denver Fan Expo. I'm hoping to get some sample pages ready for DC. Oh, Homongchi, your work's come quite a way since the last time you had a sample page pack. I remember a million years ago. Is it the Red Hood you did with some Batman stuff? Keto means you have to avoid all carbs to get your body in ketosis. Breaded chicken is still bread. Yeah. I know. I had 3 months of breaded chicken. You're supposed to cut down all the carbs and stick to a limit of net carbs per day. Well, I thought I was going to even it out. I was going to go jogging. I mean, I never jogged. I never did it. But I was like, yo, I'm only eating chicken and I'm only eating fish. And sausages. Man, I was on them sausages. I was eating like a pack of sausages a day. But I wasn't having any potatoes. I don't know. Man, it's hard. Look, there's no right answers with medical science. Do you know what? I don't think my Stream Deck's talking to my Lumia very well. Well, that one works. Okay, I think I've got like a dead button. I need to reprogram it. If I started reading food breakdowns, I'd have a breakdown. Yeah, Todge, because you're 90% that hot dog from the cinema. Todge is literally about 1/3 of his daily intake of food is a cinema hot dog. And then 1/3 of the stuff that I have to then breathe in on said day is the same hot dog. Speaking of the Queen, are you prepared for her to step down? Will she be calling you more often, without the pressure of state to take up her time? Yes, she will. We've already been on the phone together. The Queen is going to be spending a lot more time in stream now that she's got a spare few moments. So look forward to more of her. More of anything that's a telephone. Man, I love that phone. Are you recording your warm-up sketches? No, I best not, Jem. We're not going to see anything that's... We're not going to see anything that I want to keep on a record. I get what you're saying, but I'd have to see it. Yeah, I totally... Yeah. Wait, yeah. Did you see that Tifa statue they made? The spread eagle one? A whole year, Kai. That's so handsome of you, man. Thank you. That'll make the blue really pop. Josh! Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I just like... Because what I tend to do before I do a fan art is I look at loads of people's fan arts. I'm just like, yo, hey, this is really popular. And I'm always so late to the scene. Everybody's done theirs. And, like, the artwork is incredible. Like, I'm not knocking anyone. But, like, my overall thinking, I was just, like, going through it and I was like, I just don't like all that blue in the palette. Like, blue with stuff. Different types of blue. Yeah. Big tropical skies, whatever you want, mate. I don't mind. Big sea scene. Avatar 2, let's go. Let's paint it right now. Guys, what do the aliens from Avatar look like? They're like deer people, aren't they? No reference Avatar. But they've got human mouths. Do they have ears in Avatar? You have to... One sec. Anyway, and it's blue. Like, you know, like... Oh, yeah. The palette didn't speak to me. But they're also still human. And don't they all have dreads? It's what Michael Bay would have wanted. Wait, who made Avatar? But they've all got... There we go. And, he's sitting on a surfboard. That's how it goes, right? Is that Avatar? James Cameron. Yeah. Oh, J-Dog, innit? You know what he's like. How did you get a strike for Dune? Neil Indy, how did I get a strike for reading copyrighted material? I don't know now. Yeah, Hatchet Paperworks. Hatchet Publishing, the group who own the rights to publish Dune, kindly sent me a copyright strike and took down my videos. They were like, wait a minute. Don't do that. Anyway. Let me get on here. I've been drawing kinky pin-ups, Auntie Wolfie. Well, is it safe for work, kinky? What's the sharing options? Kai, again, thank you so much for those giftos. That's wild. It's so lovely to see Malgrins. Saxum says, question, do you sell prints? And do you print your own stock or do you order prints from elsewhere? I'm trying to get a consensus on how many artists own a printer. I don't own like a print quality printer. But I don't sell prints either. I don't make prints and I don't sell them. I don't do merchandise or products. That I give nothing. There is nothing you can gain from me. Yeah, I've never done a print in my life. I've just completed my best piece ever. I thought it was about time to bring back Ryuko. Ooh, would you like to share? Can we see? Kai says you give me a lot of inspiration to draw, and so to commemorate a year of subs and work, we celebrate with more subs. Kai, thank you, man. I'll have a little sip to that. Lizard, enjoy your lurk. Lovely to see you again. One of my favourite eggs is old Lizard. Anyway, so... Let me just... Oh, it's... Has it really been so long? It feels so wrong. But what if we made it so right? Mikey, what are you doing? Just torsos. I'm just trying to... Let me just... come on. I'm not really marking the page that much. But tomorrow I've got to do some more serious work. So we'll have to fit in what we can. Yo, okay. Well, that was James Horner. Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan. Thanks for asking. I think they get a different person every Star Trek movie, and they're not at all similar. There's no ongoing, reoccurring themes that much. Aliens! What is an Alien score like? I remember the film vividly. I don't really remember the score. Played in the Elden Ring off stream. I started a naked level 1. No summons run. No, mate. You know me. Video games is a communal thing. Communal experience for your boy Mikey. The only thing I've been playing offline is fuck ton of Apex. So, yeah, we are still wherever we left off in Elden Ring. And I expect your love and support, Ayatollah, for whenever we get back into it and wherever we're going to be up to. Please. I need all the help I can get. Yo, I'm going to get some reference pictures up in a minute. And we'll do some, let me just, anyway. But let me get to the bottom of chat. Cumulo Lipo, how you doing, man? Yo, hello. Like he needs the weather to get too hot for him not to bitch about something. Wow. Wow, how are you sleeping, Ayatollah? Have you sorted out your house stuff? Obviously, there was a good solution that you and family liked. Is that all done, man? Did that all go through? Or is it still just stuff that's happening a bit further down the line? Come on, house and home means a lot to your boy. Kai, thank you for dropping a gift sub on Artsy Wolfie. And K$24. Thank you very much for dropping a gift on Sora Blues. K$? Yo, that's very cash money of you. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, let me get down here. We'll catch up in about 30 minutes. Don't be like that. Come on. Come on. I'm literally screaming in my room because you answered my question. Ah! How's the country's distribution of your YouTube videos? What? Oh, do you mean like what? Who? You mean my audience metrics? Mostly America. Then Canada, the Philippines, Brazil, and like England's quite far down that list now. English people don't like me. We don't like each other. Let me get on here. By recently, Mikey means they bought out Warhammer 40k in 1990. No, you're all knives. Where's the love, man? Where's the love? Oh, I'm so glad the Alien soundtrack is nothing but ambient nothingness. It's just thrilling to listen to. Hello? Face huggers. Okay, we'll listen to something else. What's a good soundtrack? Otherwise, I'm going to just put on some Foo Fighters. I haven't listened to Foo Fighters in a million years. One sec. Are they still together? Should we go by popular or shall we go by album? Discography. Dream Window? The DGs? What? Making a fire? Medicine? Oh, Medicine at Midnight? Oh wow, the Foo Fighters are banging out. They've been banging out albums. Holy shit! Oh my god, I haven't listened to the Foo Fighters since the early 2000s. Oh my god, there is loads of... Oh my god! The last time I listened to the Foo Fighters, they released Greatest Hits in 2009. I remember that album and then I was like, oh, when you do a Greatest Hits, it means you're done. Alright, let's go all the way down. We're not going to listen to the Foo Fighters because that album has 2 good tracks. But the colour and the shape. Oh, now we can hear it. It's a bit slow paced for the stream, isn't it? with all of the times that we've shared. I've never been so scared. Oh, you never forget, do you? I'll turn it down now. It's going to get really loud. Mother yaw, please. Mother yaw. Okay, we'll focus on yaw. So, your never had taken this breath. Obviously, I'm going to look at a picture of yaw for reference before we actually try drawing her. Have I said that this is just warming up whilst I'm getting down chat? Doll me up in my bad luck. Mate, that is a big bang of my summer as a 16 and 17-year-old. Let me turn it down now. God, I haven't heard this forever. I'm having actual flashbacks right now. Holy shit, we listen to this stuff all the time. Did you manage to get your Instagram back, Princess Eleanor? That's very handsome of you to ask. I did. We got that back a while ago, thankfully. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for asking, I should say. Appreciate it. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. After having to quit work for mental illness, it's good to see somebody coming back to art too. Same place, struggling with colour picks. Yo, Atomic Toxin, welcome back into the vibe. Yeah, dude, it's always such a bumpy thing to get back into drawing after a while off. Because, like, well, it's like being old, isn't it? You remember what it is to be young, but you're old. The worst thing about being old is that you're still young. I think that's how they say it in Game of Thrones. Your enemies are friends. Lies and slander. You reacted to a Twitter message 2 months after I sent it. Well, you're inside my 2-month window now. Do you know how lucky you are? Anyway. If you get too close to the sun, you get burnt now, okay? I've got you at a good, safe, warm distance. You're tropical climates, mate. Be great. Anyway. Why does this keep going blue? I never did this. Anyway. Oh, is it Nell who turned my lights blue? I am not a hot dog. You are mostly a hot dog. A friend of mine was eating cookies on his diet at work because his co-worker told him they were protein cookies. Turned out they were just regular cookies. Dude, that was my entire keto experience. Oh, yeah, I fucked that up. And I worked so hard at it. I didn't have any... I should have just had potatoes and been happy. I was miserable and I wasn't dieting properly. Anyway, Reiku, welcome on in. How are you? Isma Zero Art. Hey, dude. How you doing? Welcome on in. Let me get out of here. I saw the Tifa resin. I'm not sure why that one blew up. She's got hundreds. Yeah, Ayatollah. So that's the thing. Do you ever, like, just something will blow up on Twitter and you're kind of just like, I'm vaguely aware shit like that's been going on for ages. Why is it all of a sudden now? But hey, you know how people be reacting to that Tifa? She had like a bump since the Italian Senate stuff, right? Tifa's official underwear now is the Italian flag colours in like most people's fan arts. Ayatollah is a man who's no stranger to a lot of models. In poses. Tall and blue and pointy ears. Oh, the water people. Avatar, yeah. My only Avatar-related things I've been doing is the jewelry side of it. Are you doing Avatar-themed jewelry? Tell me more. Immediately cursed. What are you talking about? My artwork is beautiful to the eyes. James Cameron. This is your finest work. I loved Avatar. I'm excited for the second movie, to be honest. Don't blame me. Eagle Streaky. I don't hate Avatar. Like, Avatar is one of those franchises, and we're calling it a franchise, even though we're only technically one movie deep so far, where I do have a little bit of that who asked for this mentality. Like, they're like, yo, they're planning loads more Avatar films, and I'm just like, why? But, do you know what? It's an original IP. It made a shit. I still don't understand how it made so much money. I literally don't get that. I don't understand how so many people saw it. But if he wants to make another one and people enjoy it, hey, I might enjoy it. I didn't have a problem with the first movie, but I never watched it ever again. That's the thing. I was like, wow, this has got a load of interesting ideas. And never in my life have I been remotely interested in ever coming back to it. And I'm not trying to shit on it. So, like, yeah, maybe Avatar deserves a rewatch. It's got Sigourney Weaver, hasn't it? Talking about aliens. Looks like a Digimon. You look like a Digimon. Sora Blue Sky. Thank you very much. One of those really bad pics when you run out of save data. I didn't know you couldn't do your own reading of a book. Yeah, Nell, I'm reading their intellectual property. I'm basically, Nell, what I'm doing is I'm putting Audible out of business. Do you know what I mean? No one's gonna, because the Dune movie was so popular, a lot of people might have signed up to Audible so that they could get Dune on audiobook. Now the problem is a copy of Dune on Audible it's a terrible reading and it's terrible quality. It's genuinely not worth it. So along comes a handsome boy with a lovely voice who's doing it for free. People don't like that. That being said, I'm putting it right back up because I do like that. Torsos and knees are always hard. ACS Digital Art. Oh, let's have a look. Here's my Ryuko. Oh my goodness! That is some deeply busty angle. I've also seen a cat in your Instagram, so well done. Fucking hell. Very strong, very strong. Yo, I like it. That's basically how I remember her, and I've not even watched the anime. Artsy Wolfie, I see a link from you. Oh, I love how her restraints form this popping triangle that highlights the boobage. And then those triangular angles are all kind of repeated. Holy shit. Getting into a bit of cyber bondage. Hazel Lazy, how you doing? Welcome on in. Excuse me, has anybody been watching Ozark? So your boy Mike, yeah, we need to talk about so many TV properties. Picard, season 2 is done. Never watched it. Grasswalker, welcome back in. Right, we finally got all the cool kids in Grasswalker. You're the last one I was waiting for. I was holding the door open. How are you? Okay, guys, don't hate me, because I'm one of those people who is just like, Alex Kurtzman shouldn't be near Star Wars or Star Trek. Him and the 20 different producers working on Discovery all deserve to get thrown in a pot. That being said, I don't hate stuff blanketly. There were a few good gems in Discovery and a few great ideas. Star Trek Strange New Worlds, we're 2 episodes out. And I'm from the group of people who hates Alex Kurtzman writing in the Star Trek universe, okay? Calm down, fuck off. But Strange New Worlds, we've had 2 episodes. They were both standalone episodes. Not some big ongoing thing that's going to be 10 episodes deep and loads of red herrings and dead ends. Just 2 prime directive, first contact-ish kind of, hey, we've got to do a main thing, this is our A plot, and we've got some character growth with some B plot. And I was like, that felt like it was structured like an episode of Star Trek, fuck. And I'm willing to kayfabe, take the really edgy, boldly going with a cocky boner attitude of like the current writing. And I'm willing to tell myself, do you know what? That's just how the Federation was in the Kirk era. the Federation the Federation had essentially won a Klingon civil war. Not a civil war, but they'd basically just come off the back of the Klingon war, and they were relatively stable, right? So maybe that is the era where the Federation was cockily going around, like having a great time. So I'm trying to imagine a way that it's congruent. I liked those 2 episodes. Neither episode blew my mind. Neither episode tried to blow my mind. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't a 10-minute sequence of 1,000 starships blowing each other up. And I appreciated that. I really did. If they keep that pace... Now, the problem is they're going to drop into some nightmare. Dave Greco, handsome boy art. I see you in my chat. The problem is they might drop into a nightmare soon. Like, episode 3 is going to be the start of the... Oh my god, have we discovered the Borg back through time before we should have? As long as they don't do that, there might be a Star Trek I like again. I want to be happy. I don't want to talk about what I hate. I want to enjoy good stuff. Yo, just because we've got handsome David, I'm just going to drop right down chat really, really quickly. How you doing, man? Oh, I see them pickles. Dogshot Sir and Mikey are awesome to see you. Dave, we all know that you are a very busy human being, living your actual dreams. More power to you every single day. But it's lovely to see you, man. I hope life is looking after you and family. Lovely to see you. Now, let me scroll back up. It was you, Nell. You did put me in Aqua. Malgrins feels old. Oh, don't be like that, Malgrins. I think you're in my age group, aren't you? We're still young at heart. We still got it. Then they changed what it was. And now whatever it is scares me. I used to be with it. Anyway. Warm up, I've heard that before. Crimson Vixen. Stretching before sex is not crazy. Okay? Just because you're keen and it kills the moment. That's my business. So much protein. So much crispy protein. How many times have I told you not to diet? Honestly, you're always miserable when you're dieting. Just exercise more. But I'm so lazy. Anyway. Oh, Steampunk Caldera, good night. Thank you very much for popping your sweet head in. Hope you're doing well. Avatar looks like a very colourful 3-hour video game cutscene. Avatar 2. Yeah, I'm still going to watch it. I'm going to hope for the best. Do you know what I mean? I want to... So this is it, like... I want to see the best in stuff. Not because I love being let down, but because, honestly, if I try to do a little bit of lateral thinking sometimes... and just be like, okay, this could be good. Or like, I can see what they're trying to do here to make this actually great. Instead of just being like, ooh, they fucked it up again. The series is trash. Instant garbage. Literally just because that kind of thinking helps me just live a slightly happier life. Simple as that. I watch a lot of Red Letter Media, which you guys know about, which you guys, a lot of you hate. And I watch Mike and Rich talking about how much they hate Star Trek Picard and stuff. And I agree with them. And I agree with almost everything they say. But I also see 2 guys being fucking miserable. And although I'm entertained by them and I agree with them, I don't want to be like them. I want to enjoy some Star Trek again. And I'll just go back and start watching the Star Trek movies from the first one. That's always a good weekend. It was one of the first big CGI movies, yeah. Yeah. Hey, do you guys remember Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within? Do you remember the marketing surrounding Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within? What was it? 2001? 1999? When did that fucking film come out? And they were like, oh, sometimes I can't even tell the difference. Sometimes I forget that I'm watching CG and I think I'm watching real people. Did ye fuck? And they were so like grossly adamant about how like this is all 3D and this is a mainstream 3D movie and sometimes you can't even tell. And it wasn't. All their best work and all their most convincing shots were done by 2D artists. They made shit tons of 2D background plates because they couldn't afford the time or money to make so much of it in 3D. And all the techs who worked on that and all the plate artists weren't allowed to talk about it. They weren't allowed to promote themselves or talk about their work in the film because the film's focus was that everything was 3D. And it was only when they released it on DVD, back when they made DVD menus, that they talked about the 2D artwork. Oh, you fuckers. No. Who brought up Avatar? Quick, who keeps turning me blue? Let me just, one sec. Does this work? There we go. I don't know what's wrong with that. Anyway. Yeah, Sigourney Weaver is in it. I'm going to put Audible out of business. Yeah, I don't like Audible. I have nothing... Okay, let me try this sentence again. I have nothing against Audible at all. But I don't like them in concept. Because Audible is like... If you pay something like 20 to 30 quid a month, you get one audiobook. Oh, you get to keep that audiobook. Yeah, for 30 fucking quid I do. And then you have to wait a month until you're allowed to listen to another audiobook. Oh, but there's loads of Audible originals. Yeah, we get it. Sherlock Holmes has run out of its license, so anybody can read it. No one fucking cares. It's just that's so expensive. For one a month, that's mental. So I will find the best books and I will just read them, okay? YouTube can take the videos down one at a time, and I'm just going to wait 3 months and re-upload them. I'm reading Dune. Okay? I decided. Do you know what? I'm almost caught up in chat. We're pretty much at the bottom now. Picard is such a sad show to watch. Before season 1 even came out, I said to you guys the one thing that still stands true today. They are at least 10 years too late. Patrick Stewart, and bless him, I love Patrick Stewart, but he went from a very old man who could still have a commanding presence to a very old man in the last 12, 15 years. Think about the very last time he was in an X-Men movie. That plus 5 years, you've still got a Patrick Stewart who I see Picard. Now you've got old man funds his own holiday. Ugh. Anyway. Mikey's ageist. I was about to start nitpicking. Picard, let's not bother. We've all been there before. Can I share a pics on Teague if it's safe for work? Get involved. But yeah. So like, Todd was talking to me about finishing season 2 just earlier, or the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna look. I've just finished watching Fargo season 4. I'm going to look at Picard season 2. Or just look. I lasted literally like 10 minutes maybe into the first episode. And like his Romulan housekeeper was just like, yo, I'm kind of over my dead husband. Maybe you and me are close. And then there was a flashback where it's like, sweet mama. Oh, sweet mama. This could be our greenhouse, mama, at the vivarium. Oh, young Picard. We'll have a special place just for you and I, Jean-Luc. And I was just like, nope. No. No. I'm out. Was that Rodney Dangerfield? Testy. Wow. Bringing him out the past. Anyway. RLM is a banned term. Yeah, you guys can't stand it. They're miserable, so I can be happy. I have the exact same feeling about Red Letter Media, yeah. Olga Curry. She was in the second James Bond Daniel Craig movie, but she was also in what was that? Hey, do you know how everybody's like video game adaptations have always been terrible as films, with the exception of Mortal Kombat 1? Everything else is awful. But didn't they make a film from the Bullet Time video game? Do you guys know the Bullet Time video game before The Matrix? And they made a film with Mark Wahlberg. And I'm not saying it was good, but it wasn't a terrible movie, right? Like, am I going crazy in my head? Like, it was watchable compared to what we've got to offer. I was going to badmouth the Mario Brothers movie, but I don't think I hate it. I think I quite like it. They're hilarious, but they're so miserable. Yeah, Dog Trot, exactly. Like, I love watching them. I want to know them. I don't want to be like them. They're both a form of entertainment, but also a warning. That movie literally sunk Squaresoft. Did it? Jess times Jess. Yeah, because that was just before they became Square Enix, right? Is that related, Jess? The money they spent on Final Fantasy Spirits Within, was that a Marion merger? Anyway. Yo, Tim, how you doing? I never saw that movie. Oh, you missed out, man. You missed out. Here's The Spirits Within in a nutshell. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. The Earth is in the future. Everyone lives in a city, but it looks like a biodome. Everything outside is trash garbage. City inside still nice. An alien meteorite came from an alien planet, crashed into Earth, destroyed loads of stuff, and the meteorite was from an alien planet that was having a civil war. And the civil war was so bad, they blew up their planet. And the aliens' ghosts were stuck on the meteorite. The meteorite crashed. So now the alien ghosts populate the Earth. And we have to have special shields, otherwise they kill it. And they'll touch it and you're dead. They reach right in you. Do you know what I mean? They never... What's the... Kalima. They'll go right in. So the alien ghost-infected meteorite came to Earth, ruined Earth. There's a special shield that stops them. And then there's, like, scientist one-side haircut lady. And she's like, yo, there's 7 special forms of alien spirit energy, which I will gather, and that can actually cure the Earth or save us. And so, spoiler alert, the 7th spirit was within her the whole time. It was the aliens we made along the way. Spoiler alert, something, big fight. They have to have special guns that shoot lasers that hurt the alien ghosts and the creatures. And then there's like a really angry military guy in a Matrix jacket who goes up into a space station that's a rip-off of Akira, and he fires a laser beam. And then, wait, what even happens? And then at the end, there's just like... Then at the end, there's a 15-minute footage of an eagle flying over some mountains. 21 quid on DVD, please. Anyway. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a massive undertaking, and it may not have been perfect, but it was a sign of the future. They were experimenting with new technologies to see what we could do. Like, I applaud it. I don't ever think I'm not actually impressed by applauding all that kind of shit to do it. But I will enjoy shitting on the outcome. Anyway, I applaud the sex. I'll shit on the baby. That's my attitude. Anyway, let me go down. He looks older than William Shatner. Fires. Yeah, man. Anyway, Tim, I hope you're well. Let me get on here. Picard Season 2, I forced myself through. It was rubbish. I've moved on to Reacher. Yo, bearded! So I've read most of the Jack Reacher books. And Reacher Season 1 pretty much nails everything. Like, that is exactly what reading the books is like. And that's a great adaptation. Yeah, they're nailing it with Reacher. If you want to hear Mikey's opinion, just ask him. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. If I've missed anything in chat, just drop your sweet self in there again. Yeah, Reiku likes Reacher as well. Yeah, we understand you'll be Crimson, bless your sweetheart. She's such a regular. She knows what I think about Picard from years ago. Max Payne. Max Payne is pretty decent. I don't remember any of the demonic stuff from playing the games. Okay, so Nell, I think this is the problem. I've never played any of the Max Payne video games. I wasn't aware that Max Payne was an adaptation when I watched the film. So I took it as face value of being an okay film. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. You got a bit of treachery, a bit of gunfight. Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg. You know, it's entertaining. So that might be why I thought it was okay. Am I shouting? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry I'm shouting. Oh, you didn't like Max Payne? It was pretty okay. Yeah, I'm with Desty. It was pretty okay. What do you know what? Every time I catch myself in OBS, these fucking lights have... Oh, I swear. I've definitely fucked something up again. I've got no idea what it is. Anyway. Perfectly said, Mikey. Thank you, Dogtrot. I am correct. How was Fargo Season 4? Season 3 killed my boner. Yeah. Okay. Here's my recommended... Oh, someone's fucking with it. It's Lindy. I don't know why, but I hadn't seen a single one of those light changes in my chat history. I just saw it because I got it that time. Spending the whole time. Dickhead. All right, okay, yeah. But I thought like, oh, no, yeah, thank you. But it shouldn't stay. That's the thing. It shouldn't stay. It should always revert. Ah, fuck it. All right. I just accept my new fate. Okay, we're going Avatar 2, everybody. We're avataring. What a dick. Anyway, okay, so look. Here's my recommended... LF's back. Thank you very much for the 39 months, you handsome man. Welcome back in. It's lovely to see you again. Good evening. Come on, we've got drawing to do. Fargo is... especially if you're coming back to it... Fargo season 1 is one of the greatest pieces of television. Like, even the fact that it's an adaptation is mental, because I love Fargo. And Fargo, the TV series, perfectly takes it and keeps the themes, but expands and makes the bad characters worse and the good characters better. And, like, everyone has a character arc. And, like... TND's thank you so much, man. And like the guy you like, the Lester Nygaard, or I forget what the character is and which one, but like he is literally rewarded for the worse he becomes, and like you really get into it. Beautifully written, wonderful characters. One of my favorite bad guys in any TV show series. Brilliant. Burn through season 1 Fargo. If you want to jump straight into season 2. You absolutely can. Fargo season 2 is great. It is a really good TV show with interesting characters. It doesn't have the same impact. There's no one particular bad guy to latch onto in season 2 quite as much. There's quite a few bad or fucked up characters. Lovely. Stop. When you binge watch a show... Like, have you ever been there in the office and by season 5 you want to hang yourself? You're just like, fuck me dead, what is this on? You have to stop and enjoy the weekend away. Take a week away, do something else. Then watch season 3 of Fargo. Because I suspect... Nell, thank you very much for dropping a gift on Maz. Nell, you're so delicious. Thank you very much for that. She's been fucking gas. That's what gas lamping is, Nell. I'm worried about Nathan now. I'm worried about Nathan and I'm worried about your kids. If this is her idea of behaviour... Anyway. Safe space. I don't know for sure, but I suspect season 3 of Fargo might be, if not as good as season 2, it might be better. But I've never experienced that feeling because I'm already burnt out by the time I get to season 3. And season 3, a lot of the shots are very dark and the pacing is really weird and it's very somber and miserable. And the characters all go through quite a hard time. And so it's very difficult to get into that when you're already worn out as a viewer. So I would recommend season 3 without a doubt. I think season 3 is brilliant. It has another excellent bad guy, VM Varga. You assume because I do not... What does he say? You assume because I do not address you that I do not remember you. It's so weird. I'd recommend Fargo to anyone. It literally doesn't deserve to be as good as it is. Season 3, I think you need to watch fresh and separately. Which is bringing us round to Fargo Season 4. Fargo Season 4... let me just get to me. Let me bring up a picture of a person. A little Peter person. Fargo Season 4. It has a few elements of character stuff that I like. The fact that it's set in the... Is it 40s or 50s? And how people do and don't address really obviously bad stuff helps build into the story. So I found all that very fascinating because it's very much of its time. The particular crime lord family in there, I wasn't really convinced by the cast of one of the main characters. Like, it kind of took me out of it a bit. And you could have wrapped it up in about half the time. I just didn't buy into it that much. Definitely some really interesting characters in there, but no, not so much for me. Loads of really good moments, but I would say season 4 personally for me is the weakest. Now, talking about films which have no right being as good as they are, double banger of a recommendation. If you've never seen it, and we're talking about adaptations of really good films already, Fargo goes hand in hand, even though they're completely different. Hannibal. Hannibal had no right being as good as it is as a TV show. Already based off films that are already really good and acted really well. Oh, fucking love a bit of Hannibal. Snooze-knee! Thank you very much, Snooze-knee, for the 23 months. How the devil are you doing? Oh, my chat's not scrolling. Oh, non vash VR. Is that how it goes? Kimura Livo. I vaguely remember that was the plot of the movie. Yeah, dude, I haven't watched it. I got it on DVD and I watched it once. James Woods. James Woods is not in. Wait, is James Woods in Final Fantasy? The Spirits Within? Santique says, Mikey, if I want to colour my pictures of watercolour or do something like your old watercolour vagabond studies, are the ink studies. Where would you suggest I learn watercolour like how you did back then? Who teaches watercolour? Santique, I mostly just played with ink. I didn't really learn from anyone. Who does watercolour now? What's her name? I haven't seen her in a million years. There's a watercolour painter. There's two. Who's our friend from Scotland? Who with all the foxes? She's a plein air watercolour painter. Is she still... She's still with us, isn't she? I don't think she streams anymore. Sarah Burns. Sarah Burns... Mate, look at my memory. Sarah Burns Studios. I think she's probably got her own website or something. There's another watercolour person here, but I can't see him in my... Wait, where's my friends list? Oh, I'll look for it later. I remember the movie poster saying, this woman isn't real. Unfortunately, that was the only part I'd rendered to perfection. Oh no, Desty. Did you see my Olga Discordia? Wait, Santika, I just opened two people's artworks. Was yours not one of them? Oh, sorry, dude. Can you repost? I remember the little things. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I've got so many options. You are my hero now. Oh, yeah, okay. You guys enjoy your day. Lumia bot is aiding the rebellion. Teddies, enjoy your ironing, dude. Get everything nice and flat. You know how you like it. Love season 1 and 2 of Fargo. Absolutely. Now you're a fucking star. Help! Ayatollah, keep blinking. I will admit that season 1 and 2 were a lot stronger, but I still enjoyed season 3 of Fargo. Might just be because I'm a hoe for David. Okay, I'm going to look up this actor. Gem, two things. Number one, Gem, I feel like you might have told me this before. This might be a repeat conversation. Number two, I can't remember who the actor is. But number three, based on you, Gem, I'm going to look up the actor. And it's either going to be... I think it's going to be the one of the sons from season 2. Just based on the fact that you like him. Season 2 Fargo, one of the sons, probably the one that's the big bear. One minute. Let me double check. Oh, no. It's season 3. Yeah. No, he's brilliant. I also am a big fan of his work. And he is excellent as a villain. Surprise, another overseas production casts an English person as a... what is it when you're good with your words? An eloquent English person as the main villain. Yeah, no, he's very good. Anytime. Kites, you're a star. Thank you so much, Phil. I'm glad you like the subnotes. It's lovely to have your voice back for a bit more. He was disgusting in the most beautiful way. Yeah, Varga. Love watching that scumbag performance. Yeesh. What season was Jeffrey Donovan in? Jeffrey Donovan? When I said, yeah, okay. So this is a brother of the other person I thought Jem might be talking about. Jem Blackthorne strikes me as a kind of person who would like Jeffrey Donovan. Yeah, he's season 2. Mikey, please don't reignite my passion for Hannibal. It's so good. Okay, come on. You have to give it a lot of time. You can't just do it. It's not The Office. You can binge watch quite often. Here's another piece of advice. If you're a grown adult and you're about to binge watch The Office, do yourself a favor and stop at the end of season 4. Just get to the end of season 4. By then, you've seen all the good episodes. You've seen all... Yeah, there's a couple later on, but all the main bangers are season 2 to 4. Like, sure, watch season 1 if you're in the mood for a binge. But after that, stop. Because, like... Ah, man, like, by the time you're in season 6, 7, 8, 9... Like... It is like it's a shadow memory of what it was. Like, you don't even know why you're still watching it. Do you know what I mean? And like, there's nothing left to care about. Ooh, will Jim and Pam get... will Jim and Pam be able to afford the extension to their house? Find out this season. Jim's into baseball. Will Jim get good seats at the next match? No one cares. Pam and Jim get together. There's some interesting stuff going on afterwards with Dwight and co. And after that, there's no investment. Oh! Season 5 onwards of The Office. Don't bother. Skip to the last episode, honestly. Just watch the very last episode. MRG, how are you, man? It's nice to see you again, dude. Am I shouting? Sorry, I'm shouting again, aren't I? I need to find a picture of a person. So we can do some sketching together. Come on. Santique, I got it. Let's have a look. Yeah, Sarah Byrne Studio Gem. Kiralicious, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Kira. This post may contain erotic or adult imagery. Okay, it's just safe enough. We'll leave the link. She looks fantastic, by the way. Your work on her hair is excellent. Gridded paper. Do you know what, dude? I used to actually really like working on lined paper. I think it actually helped me with my proportions. As Alan Rickman once said, I don't play villains. I play very interesting people. Perfect fires. Yeah. Did you know that Die Hard made Bruce Willis deaf in one ear? Anyway. Mikey, I've been working to improve my artwork and take on commissions, says Tim. So I came up with a logo I could use. My logo's in the bottom right corner. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a W? Your logo has a lot of interesting, intricate pieces inside the design. You might wanna, Tim, I'm not a graphic designer. You might wanna punch up that logo a bit. Yo, hang out in Young Khan streams. Young Khan knows about fucking logos. And he knows how to make a punchy one. It's like with tattoos. You have to be careful how fine you go. Foo Fighters is a fun band. Fun band. Tea drinking owl. Yo, hello. Have fun and behave yourself. Never. But I will have fun. But I can't behave myself. Those two that's mutually exclusive, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know when Bruce Willis is underneath the table and he's crawling back under the table and there's a guy changing magazines in his machine gun and he's like, I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. Next time you have a chance to kill someone, or like next time you have a chance to shoot someone, you shoot them. And Bruce Willis is under the table. He's like, thanks for the advice, pal. When they shot that scene, Bruce Willis is under the table on his back, but he's basically holding like a Beretta that's firing blanks. Here, he just unloads a Beretta repeatedly, and it made him deaf in one of his ears. I'm sure he got a fat payout. It is my name. Oh, it's for Tim in there. Oh, TWJ. I'm an INFT, I think. So the Olga looks good. Should I work on rendering, line weight, gesture, anatomy? What's lacking so far? depending on the finish that you want to have, I would, and if you're going to stick with pencil, I would crispen up a little bit my different stages of shadows. You either soft blend with the pencil very well, or you kind of graphically go, here's some very dark work, here's some lighter greys, here's some lighter greys, here's some white sections. And if you keep that crisp and looking clean, it's going to make your character punch. And then a little bit more line rate around the outside. The actual work's great. Oh, Hamonchi, what are you sharing? Thanks for the advice. Yeah, no worries, Torch. Wait, what did I advise you to do? You're welcome. Oh, yo, fucking hell. Yo, Hamonchi, I fucking love that the brickwork is a meta for action lines. That's fucking great. Like, obviously, all the imagery is fucking awesome as well. But I really like how the bricks fill it in. This is Red Hood, right? This is Red Hood? Question mark. Have they released that new Batman game where you play as everybody except Batman, but it's like kind of like co-op Arkham? Is that any good? That story's badass. He actually deafened himself for a good shot. No wonder that movie still slaps. Yeah, that was back in the days where they treated actors really badly on set. Like, I used to love those days. They'd always get really great shots, but like they would terrify or physically harm an actor. Oh, I was doing the bit from Die Hard. Oh wait, do you know what, Todd? I'm sorry. I read that in context. And then one sentence later I forgot and I read it again without context. The J is in the T. Hey man, you can be inside whoever you want these days. It's fine. I'm hip. Mate, 2022. Gotham Knights isn't out yet. Yo, so we need to replay Spider-Man. Look, let me get some reference pictures up. Let's do some sketching. Oh, yo, let's no. Let me loosen up really quickly. Let me just get some random pictures. Cheeky Lucy. Lucy, loosen up. Then do some sketching. It's on my way home. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Gotham Knights is not going to come out on a PS4 though. Ooh, PS5 exclusive. Ooh. Run away. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. It has been a long old time. I don't know where you've been. It's lovely to see you again. Do a little bit of warm up. Talk about our ideas for your Spy Times family. Have you guys already watching that, by the way? Yo, is anybody watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds? Oh, have we talked about Ozark yet? Guys, I've just watched season 1 of Ozark, and I'm about 3 episodes into season 2. Is that worth continuing all the way? Because so far it feels like a mix of really good writing, but also it's miserable. Everyone's miserable. And I'm scared that it's going to go nowhere for 4 seasons. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming they stay in the Ozarks for all 4 seasons, which means nobody really gets what they want. Ozark season 4 is complete dog shit. Eesh. Do I really have to start? Look, Todd, if I don't make you, Stu's gonna make you. Todd, I want you to go in there. I want you to watch Strange New Worlds, the first 2 episodes. And I want you to go in there and I want you to think to yourself. And by the way, Todd, he's not like massively imitating Kirk. But I want you to tell yourself it's from the Kirk era, okay? Everyone's feeling good in Starfleet in the Kirk era before it becomes like a very beige cruise liner in TNG. They've got shit to work out and shit to do. And they get a little bit balls out. But I want you to think about the episode structure. Think about what happens, what they push and what they don't push. How much they do or don't try to wow you in the first 2 episodes. With that actual emphasis on the don't, thank God. And then compare that to anything from Season 1 Star Trek TNG. Also, by the way, this might sound weird, but watch Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Even if you don't care about Star Trek, if you have any interest in interior design, there are a couple rooms on the Enterprise which are fucking like semi-lavish, semi-opulent. They're like really fucking nice. Like, do you know when you get like a... Do you know when people get like a movie designer or like somebody from a different industry who's in fashion modeling or fashion design, and they get given a budget to do the interior design for a shop? Like some big name in fashion will have designed the Christian Dior in Abu Dhabi, and it's just like really fucking like lush. Yiblis! Yiblis, Yiblis, Yiblis. Say it 3 times and you're essentially talking to the devil. Yiblis, thank you so much for 5 beautiful giftos. I have no idea why that's triggered separate gift subs instead of the 5 thank you. But Yiblis has just dropped 5 gift subs into the family, ending in oh, there you go! Jalam Victorious! Yo, thank you so much, man. Landing on 10,000, Oyster XUA, Sigmaps, 1 Geed, and Wolf Canis. Iblis, how are you? It's lovely to see you again. What's good? What is good in the hood? How are you? And we're just doing some warm-up drawing. Okay, I keep saying I'm going to get some images, but I don't. But hey, let's just see where this goes. Yeah, Todd, just have a look, keep that mindset. And they do a bit of a like, view it how you want. But the first episode kind of goes, oh shit, all that stuff in Discovery. Yeah, we're gonna step away from that. That's the meta that I'm choosing to read into. I know who does that now. Iblis, lovely to see you. Spy Time's Family's really good. I'm just behind on 2 episodes. I've seen the episode at the castle where they have a fun time. I'm going to be honest, that was the least engaging episode I've seen so far. But I've liked everything else about Spy Time Family. Yeah, it's really cute, I think. What else am I watching? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. I'm actually finally getting round to it. Having finished Diamond is Unbreakable. So in Golden Wind, I'm relatively early on. I'm about 10 episodes deep. And he's in the gang. And the gang is looking after the mystery person's daughter. That's all I'm up to so far. Wolfcan is coming out of the thank yous. Handsome man. Would it be too difficult to do a tutorial on the stages of digital sketching and drawing, showing out how you start with a rough sketch and how you go about polishing in different stages until the line art? Or would that be too long? Santique? It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. My method of going from nothing to at least something at that sketching stage pre-line art is different every time, and it's a shit show. So the reason why I haven't really made a tutorial about that is because I don't have anything consistent in particular to tell you. If I ended up doing something like that, I'd be telling you a lot about what I'm thinking and less about what I'm doing. But the thinking is the backbone to what I'm trying to achieve. I'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll have a little chat. Visiting is good. Wow, this album is old. Wait, what am I listening to? Oh, we've just gone into the other Foo Fighters album. Okay, here we go. This is where they're at. This is full power Foo Fighters. Oh, let's go. Cumulo, I've still not even watched any Mob Psycho yet. I've recently read up to... I'm caught up on One Punch Man now. Yeah. Brilliant. I'm going to get some reference later, so I will make this look a bit better than I'm currently doing, but this is just, hey man, we're just exploring stuff. Mostly I'm just here to say hello to you guys, because it's been a while. I'm pretty confident I'm streaming tomorrow. We've got a lot of stuff to work through. This is just a really scuffed how you doing stream. A little bit how are you, how's your father? I hope you're all doing well. I've looked at plenty of pictures of her, but I need to actually get some reference. She's got like a golden roses. Some stubby stubbies. I think she's got different eyes, doesn't she? Hey Kaito, how you doing, man? Yeah, getting that link down there, Kaito. Grab them brushes. Gem's got ya. Gem, I know you answered me. Gem, I'm so sorry. Gem, right at the beginning of the stream, I saw a sentence, and you were in that sentence, and you were saying something like, I don't know, I've not been up to much, or something. So, Gem, I want you to know that I did see that you'd answered me, and I've literally just remembered that I was about to read it, and then we got sidetracked by some subs. Gem, how have you been, and what have you been up to? Do you mind just typing that out again? I'm so sorry. I want you to know this time, I validate your existence, because normally you lie and you pretend that you've sent me a message. But this time, I know you did send me one. I'm so sorry, dude. Who is that? Chun-Li? Dude, yeah, it's no one in particular right now. I'm going to let that go because this is a non-reference rendition of a character. I'm going to get some pictures out. Does she have a... Is there like a necklace? Oh, hey, Steedat, thank you very much for the welcome. Yeah. So I'm brand new to the platform. It's really nice here, it seems. Wow. Doesn't seem like this platform's ever done anything to infuriate its content creators. I think I'll be really happy here with no moaning. Hashtag no moaning. Yeah, it's nice to meet you all. Oh, it's lovely. Looks like you're. How dare you? Wing Zero, how are you? How's life? What's good, bruv? Mikey, speaking of which, you said you weren't really good at drawing at 2014-2016. But I remember sometimes you did some amazing hyper-realistic drawings of Rick Grimes, Jon Snow, and some others. Oh my god, 1,000,000 years ago. Yeah. Oh, hey, thank you very much. God. Do I even still have those? Oh yeah. Do you want to know what the trick was? Do you know when you reach a point where if you work in like a call center, you kind of realize you can do 100% of your job by using about 25% of your brain? And this call center was seasonal, so it reached a point where I started bringing in my tablet. So thank you very much for the kind words, but they were studies. Like, the reason why they looked pretty realistic is because I was looking at a photo of that person, and I was just sitting there copying it. Brad in your face, you handsome egg. How you lovely doing? So the reason why I bitch about artwork all the time is because even if I'm looking at reference, I'm still trying to draw something that's pretty original and only picks from references. And I struggle at anything original, so this is why I'm constantly having to fill in my inbox and my brain full of good stuff. But yeah, that stuff, just sit there, zone out your brain, and literally just recreate. So anything you're doing on your canvas, you know whether it's right or wrong based on how accurate it looks. Oh, my eyes are too far apart. This needs to be darker. That's overworked. Blur it out some more. Like, you can literally check your... It's like being able to check your math. You can check your thinking with the answer sheet right next to you. So making, like... I don't think hyper-realistic's the right term, but going in that direction... Very kind. Going that direction is not easy, but it's... Depending on what you do and don't enjoy in your own creative process, it burns less brain cells and uses less brain energy to just do a study. Unless you're trying to do a study with the intent of studying, when you actually break down and try to understand what you're doing and why you're doing based on it, and then you're back into the thinking cap vibe. And that's not what I did, I just literally copied it. What's the difference between copying and a study? Disfus, I've answered your question just as it came in. So this is my answer, dude. Ask other artists, see what they say. But doing a study for me is essentially copying something that I already think is amazing. But in the process of copying, I'm learning why that looks amazing. If I see a piece of anime artwork I love and I want to sit there and start copying it, as I'm doing that copy, I'm just like, oh, right, I see. The eyes are actually smaller than I thought they were, and that's why they sit so nicely in this particular character's face. Ah, right, it's the contrast that's making that really pop, and I'm starting to fully understand that because I'm having to apply the contrast in my version that I'm copying. Whereas, do I even have that old Rick Grimes stuff? Did I even record it for YouTube? Or did I just upload it as a picture? Okay, we're going to go on a deep dive into some old Mikey Mega Mega. Don't judge me, I'm just going to have a quick look. Hey, okay, look, I'm so sorry. I'm going to show you this really quickly. So this is a copy. I'm not really studying the original piece. I'm just recreating it. So let me... Oh my god, this is from 1,000,000 years ago. One sec. This might be really loud and obnoxious, so I'm going to turn volume down. Oh my god. How did I used to make this work? I can't quite remember. Oh Jesus, what have I just done? Oh. Okay, is this it? Can you guys see this? So this is obviously from 2016. So this is just copying as opposed to studying. And literally just blur your eyes. Blurred my eyes. Big, let me turn this down. Blurred my eyes. Slap in loads of big blacks and whites. I'm just using nothing but the hard... Oh no, I'm using like the soft or hard round brush, but I reckon it's on like 50%. Oh no, it must be the soft brush. But I'm literally just blowing my eyes and I'm just stabbing the screen. Stab, stab, stab with black, stab, stab, stab with white. And I'm slowly gonna let the brush size get a bit smaller as I go on. Stab, 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 squint my eyes so that it looks blurry. Look at the other one. Stab, stab, stab the screen. I used to draw backwards like Betty Edwards. Wait, what was that? Backwards. Take a sip. And can you see how shit it looks? But I've got the actual picture next to me, so I can keep looking at this and changing bits of this till it matches that. Wait, this song's a banger! Yo, okay, I need to re-download this. With all due respect, you're crazy if you think it wasn't up. Jem, you are too kind. Bless your heart. Sorry, Artsy. Yo, Link, how you doing, man? Link, we're just watching a really, really, really old YouTube video of mine because we're talking about copying versus studying. I haven't seen this in a million years. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a really quick wee break whilst this is on. I'll be right back. I hate some of you have an advert. Oh no, it'd be a bit cruel when it was watching this. One sec. Hey. There I am. How are we doing for time? Ooh. No one's born with knowledge, but they are born in sin. Oh, upside down. Yes, antique. I hear that's really good. I hear that's a staple for people doing artwork and something that I never got round to myself. Right, let's go to that. Yo, I remember that logo. Bloody hell. Right. Anyway. Anyway. Hey Mike, Brazil here. Yo, Nino, salve salve amigo. Tudo bem? Love your drawings, you inspire me so much, and I'm thinking of starting to draw in digital. Do it. Yo, come on, let's go, come on. Though this technique isn't building blocks and anatomy, it's kind of tracing with your eyes. It's different to what I do now. Yeah, so now I'm like, well, I want to be able to build my own stuff. And, you know, in some kind of anime-ish sort of thing. This is so weirdly semi-westernized. Let's give it some super epinaphic folds. I'll never know. But yours a bit more... Don't even ask me what this head construction is. The old bit of bump down the middle. Come back to it later. Her eyes are a bit more kind of almond shape, aren't they? I guess so. This technique. Oh, I just read that. I did a 5-day course. Oh, she's got a course. Oh, when you said you like from these old techniques, I thought you were talking about like a book or something. And do you recommend it? Do you know what? I saw an interesting course recommended by a 3D modeler, actually. Does anybody follow Andrew Hodgson? And I don't think it's quite for me, but it's very interesting to me. It's modeling for work in the film industry. And as you probably know, I'm not, number one, I'm not a 3D modeler, and number two, I don't want to work in the film industry. But what the course is actually like is kind of about your thinking and how you frame stuff and how you include narratives in even simple pictures and stuff like that. And looking at the previous year's portfolios from the coursework, everything's like, you know, cinema format, and like it's got really good weights to it. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how to fill a canvas nicely. And I, to a degree, I can draw nice things, but I don't really know where I'm putting them. Yeah, blah blah rule of thirds, blah blah this guy. Sure. Thanks, whatever you say, mate. It's golden ratio, Mikey. Yeah, I know. Assassin Yor has a more serious face. Should we look at some pictures? Guys, this is not a long stream. We are not here for much longer because I actually have a bedtime. But I just wanted to make sure that I was touching bases with you guys. We can stream again tomorrow with any luck, fingers crossed. I've got a lot of gardening to do tomorrow. And I've got to strip the wallpaper next door. Watts Atelier, New Masters Academy. I think Rake even did some courses from CGMA. And Proker studied on Watts. Yo, Santique, thank you, man. I'm literally going to copy all of that and just fucking Google it later. Sounds like a wealth of info. Top man. Cheers, bro. Na, 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 na. La na na ba na na ba. Guys, bear with. I'm just going to bring up a load of pictures. Finally sorting out the sex guest dungeon. Dude, so you haven't said anything that's not exactly what I've done. So here's my game plan. Alright, before we start drawing, room talk. Here's the studio. The door's at a bit of an angle. And it's something like this. So here's my computer setup. Here's the desks. This is me right now streaming. Here's a microphone. Here's the camera. There's you guys looking at me. Bookshelf. Door. Fireplace. My bedroom is like right here. And it's oh my god, this is a inverse of how it's supposed to be. It's like that. So my bedroom goes like this. Doors here. Let's make this a bit deeper. And it's shaped basically like this. Now you've got to bear in mind that this wall is the joining wall to the neighbours. It's not the thickest wall in the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my bed here. A double bed will fit just about here. And then right here I'm going to have like some Kallax shelving, big TV, whatever. And then chest of drawers that go down here, and this whole wall here is made of mirrors. So I've got a mirror wall, which is for also the clothes cupboard. So this wall right here is rock solid. This is all brick. So this is where I can put like a St. Andrew's cross. And it'll bind to this wall really solidly. And because it's not the joining wall, if some girl's throwing her weight into it and moaning and shit, it's not going to hopefully bother the neighbours. If it was in this wall, it would be a nightmare. And this area is just enough space that you can get one of those benches on Etsy. You know, the ones where you're on all fours, but you're tied down everywhere and you can't move a single muscle? So I was going to bang out a couple of these. Because if I mix this with the rest of my old kit, bish bash bosh, what kind of evening would you like, madam? I can cater for quite a few tastes. But the main bit's going to be just sorting out bed here, TV Kallax unit here. There's a really nice chest of drawers in IKEA. There's 2 big IKEA rugs that fit this whole like floor plan really nicely. Grey walls here, just like in my studio. Everything else is going to be white. Can't wait. Can't wait. Got to get to work. Burying bodies in the garden, it's an open secret. There are no bodies, we've talked about this. You're done with your classes. Kai, put your feet up, mate. Well done. Oh, wow, I got a double... Oh, I've just opened another OBS. Let me just change the scene. Yo, hey. Yo, Muxie. Hey, thank you very much for the 31 months. I don't deserve it, but I will take it. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I'm getting Weetabix. I'm confused. Oh, do you react badly to wheat? Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. I've got a Spy Times family folder. I collected loads of fan arts. 1 second. Where did I put it? Guys, we're only here for like another half hour, but let's get some sketching in. Let's see if we can sketch a very, 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 very basic idea for what we might want to do for your... Also, this is another thing I've been thinking about. Like, it's nice to do a fan art, and then on Patreon, I slap a pair of boobs on. I might stop... Now, this is a test run. I might stop doing that. Because I might want some of my fan arts to not necessarily be particularly boob-focused at all. Whereas, you know, adding some boobs in post isn't really going to help the piece or even necessarily be noticeable. But I was thinking, what if I did like a fan art where I get to like really put my effort into, and then separately, a bit more punchy, then separately have a version of a character which is focused on being a bit more booby and naughty. And the separate one will be a bit more of a one-day kind of piece. It won't be some super intricate masterpiece, but it will contain all the naughty ideas I might have had for a character. It might even just be a mixed character sheet as a separate part of what goes into the Patreon packs. Not sure. More your. Okay, Jem, let me just make sure you haven't answered me twice. I'm just having a quick scroll up in chat. That was not me. I appreciate the interest. I could have sworn you'd written me an answer. Thank you for the gardening and book update, despite how busy it was in there. Glad you've been well. Brilliant, Jem. Deflected again. Jem, you should have been a fucking tennis player. Do you realise that? Jem, mate, you would have returned fucking serves all night long. Wrong calling, Jem. Wrong calling. Walking dogs? Mate. Mate. Well, what are we doing? Oh yeah, let me get some reference images. Guys, it's so nice to see you again. What are we doing tomorrow? Did I say art? Art and or video games. Also, just whilst I've been cleaning up and tidying, I've still got half the Lego Batmobile done. So we're going to actually go back to some Lego streams this week. We're going to do art, video games, Lego and chatting. Art, video games, Lego chat. Art, video games, Lego chat. Monday off. What day is it today? Sunday off. No, Sunday's fun. Monday off. Yeah. The battery. Basically, like, it's gathering dust. I got, like... let's get back to work. I need that finished before I die. Mate, I'm never going to open the Tumblr. I might just like give it to a kid or something for Christmas. Let's go. Yeah, come on, let's get back on that Lego vibe. Lego's just chatting and shit all day and slowly putting Lego together. That's when we can kind of get away with... no, actually, we'll talk about it later. Hey, got it. Okay, right, let's open this up. Talking about Spy Times Family, have you guys seen that teaser post that Sakimi-chan posted that a lot of people on Twitter didn't like? Or at the very least, a lot of people on Twitter started virtue signaling pretty hard about? I love how you started that Batmobile. Sokinaja, I took it apart. Okay, we did start it 2 years ago, and it took so long that I took it apart and dusted it, 'cause it got too dusty, so I had to break down the pieces and start from scratch so that we could also record it. I'm so good with my time. Miles, Arkham, Morales, when? This year, definitely. We're replaying Spider-Man. We're doing plot-only Spider-Man. So we restarted it a little bit. I wanted to play Spider-Man again, and I didn't do a new game plus because I wanted to build up his skills again. And the problem is that meant I was doing loads of side missions offline, and we're only streaming the main quest. I think we're going to start again. Spider-Man, new game plus, with all of his abilities, boss through the plot only. You have to do 1 or 2 fucking check the ozone for CO2 emissions bullshit, but other than that, you can just pure plot it. We'll bash that out very quickly. Miles Morales, banger in time for other Spider-Man. At the moment, we have to do Elden Ring. I may or may not have opened my save on No Man's Sky recently. I will try not to play that online. I saw her Anya. Wasn't sure in it myself. I haven't seen the completed Anya. Because basically, like, no, I'm not going to get into that discussion right now. But without context, say that it's just a character you've never seen before in your life. Say it's just an OC that you've never seen before in your life. It is completely middle of the road Sakimi-chan. I'm not saying it's bad. In terms of the character design, it is a pink-haired, young-looking, busty hottie wearing leather. From what I can tell from the little snippets, do you know what I mean? It's not that mind-blowing. Oh! Talking about mind-blowing, but contextually, it's a whole can of worms. Yo, man in blue denim, how you doing? Yo, my delicious friends. Jabarasham. Yo, my Czech bros. Welcome, Tofu Senchi. Tofu Petra, how are you? Tofu, I'm going to give you one of my really old rubbish ones. Because I haven't streamed in age. Tofu, I've forgotten how to stream. How the devil have you been? Here's a really, really old welcome. Here we go. Tofu Senchi. Tofu Senchi. It's out of date, innit? Hi everyone. Here you go. There you go. Front page of Twitch. Welcome in. Tofu! Tofu, you lovely egg. How have you been? How have you been? Tofu, yo, I've been away for ages, dudes. I've been offline doing gardening. I've forgotten how to draw and do anything. So I'm just bringing up a load of reference... The reason why I've got a blank canvas, I'm just bringing up a load of reference pictures so we can start sketching some ideas. How the devil have you been? And thank you so much for that raid. Yo, guys. Yo, Freak! Oh, I was a little bit too excited then. Freak senpai, hey there, man. I fell down the stairs, otherwise good. And my boyfriend also fell. So we're both on crutches. Oh shit. Oh well, hey, get well soon. I wasn't sure if you were making a joke about recent events involving women's rights over their own bodies. I thought you were being a bit... No, Tofu, you've genuinely fallen down the stairs. I was going to open a clinic in America just called It's All Coat Hangers and Staircases. And then the subtitle just says, it's legal if it's an accident. I'm a safe refuge for all women. Mikey's Adult Pirates Playhouse. It's just coat hangers and flights of stairs. No. You fell down 6 stairs. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tofu, I'm so pleased to see you. Thank you so much for popping on over. Everybody's over from Tofu's. Hey, guys. However you've been. What's going on? What is good? Yo, I'm just bringing up your from Spy Times family pictures. Really quickly. Okay, that one's really cute. And then we're just going to sketch out some rough ideas. Bear with. It's really cute. Okay, I like that one because she's really actiony. Put that over there. Got people's fan arts. Tofu, have you done some Spy Times family fan art? Or are you working on commissions mostly at the moment? Everybody at my end, are you following Tofu? Yo, hit me up another shout out for Tofu Senshi, would you guys? I know you've already done it, but let's just get another one at the bottom of chat. Guys, if you're on another tab, come back really quickly and check out an awesome streamer. It's the kind of, you need the eyes to be, do you know what I mean? You want to get the energy. All right. Let's sketch out some ideas from these. I go AFK and I come back to an amazing lifelike picture of Ayatollah. There we go. Let's just fill in the neck a little bit. Bang. There's my #1 boy. All right, don't hit me. Okay, right. Zoom out a little bit. Come on, let's thumbnail it. I'm going to start recording just in case we come up with anything remotely good. I'd rather record it and end up with a useless recording, which I'd delete, and be like, oh, I'm going to take this to final, and then be like, oh, good, I don't have the footage. Missing its third That's like your proud claim to fame, isn't it? Ayatollah, that's like your version of when I tell people that, like, I messaged, what's her name from Neighbours on MySpace and talked to her. Like, if that story of mine is, like, something I hold on to, you fucking hold on to your measurements. You counted every one of the bastards. Yeah, we got to do our thing, mate. We got to live our lives. Tofu, how are you? I did. My shoelace got stuck in our stairs. And I face planted in the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, we want you well and happy. Oh, Moody Raven, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Yo, guys, what's good? What's good? Anyone been reading the manga for Spy Times family? Oh, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. Oh, I mean, we don't have 4 kids together from playing chess. Wow, man. You must have, like, a big bird perch outside for all the storks. That's how it works. So I had another really nice reference image. I just want to see if I can bring up one more fit. Oh, hey, oh, this is great. Okay, let's open this one. This is really good. Guys, do you ever like get a point where you're just like, oh, I'd like to do a fan art of this character, and then if you don't draw a fan art of that character within a couple of days, especially if it's from something popular, your Twitch or Twitter feed or Instagram is so full up of fan arts of that character, which are amazing. You're both motivated and put off at the same time. There's so many amazing your fan arts, and my boy Ayatollah has like a side job where he has to tell me what people are watching and what's hip. He's pretty good. And he told me about Spy Times Family back when like episode 1 came out, and I was like, great, thanks. I'll do your. And then it'd been so long, I'm just like, man, I don't know. Let's see if we can come up with something. It's so unlucky though. 6 stairs is, and one time I didn't properly tie my shoelaces and it randomly gets stuck. Tofu, this isn't the first time you haven't tied them properly. This is the first time you've caught yourself doing it. It's the story of the lady with her hand in the till. Guy's working in a shop with a lovely lady working there. One day he comes back to work a little bit early and he finds she's taken £5 out the till and put it in her purse. And she begs him not to fire her. She's doing it because her mum's ill. She's on benefits. She's a really good worker. She's otherwise great with the customers. Should she be given another chance? No. And why? Because that's not the first time she's stolen. That's the first time she's been caught. Tofu, I suspect, and I want you to know that I love and respect you as a person, but I suspect, Tofu, you've been shit at your shoelaces for a long time. And now it's finally come to bite you in the arse. Would you believe I don't do hospital visits anymore? Apparently all the sick kids just kept dying. No, I got you back. Wow, Mikey Mega. Listen up, kid. Let me tell you why you're on that ventilator. I've got some harsh realities. No, come on. Anyways, no, what I meant to say was, Tofu, do you want to share your Instagram in chat or anything like that? It's lovely to see you, Tofu. Don't listen to me. I'm just a grumpy old man. I don't know. Tofu, I've forgotten how to stream. I don't know what we're doing. But I want you to know that it's great to see you. Can I... Like, I don't want to do too much cross-body. How long's this on? Just called out Tofu. VAR! Yeah, dude, VAR. I was talking about Ozark earlier, but nobody in chat was talking about it. I don't know if anybody else has been watching it. Except for... Oh, no, wait. No. I tell a lie. Somebody just told me that season 4 is garbage. I don't know whether to keep watching it, because when it's good, it's got some, like... It's got some dark humour, which is almost like Better Call Saul, a little bit. Because you've got a very straight-laced guy who's a businessman dealing with a lot of gangsters and stuff. And the contrast of characters can be quite darkly humorous. But the overall theme of the show is that it's just so miserable. Everyone's miserable. Nobody wants to be with who they're with. Everyone's stuck there. Yeah, Meds understands. How you doing, Meds? I'm still working through season 4. But hen, well, listen, I also went to the forest once with my parents and I caught a tick. And now I have Lyme's. You've got Lyme's disease. And that one's not on me. It was a bite on the same day. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the long-term repercussions of Lyme's is. I'm so sorry. You're so precious, Tofu. So you need to be in one of those bubbles. One of those, you know, those inflatable little circular things. I want to see you live stream from one of those. Gem, I've only watched season 1. Still. This might sound weird, but I've been saving that as a treat. After watching lots and lots of Marvel movies, I don't even know when I said this, like, I'm sure I moaned about it to you guys, so maybe a couple years ago. I watched a whole lot of Marvel films, blah, blah, blah. And then I watched season 1 of Better Call Saul. And I hadn't watched something with such good writing in so long. I genuinely remember just literally like stopping and being like, fuck, this is what a brilliantly written show feels like. I think it was the episode where the guy's talking about his son not being a corrupt cop and how it killed him anyway. And the camera's just slowly tracking on him and she's talking about his son. And I was like, fuck, this is really good. And I watched the end of season 1. I was like, that was brilliant. And I was just like, I'm not going to watch season 2. I'm going to save that as a gift to myself. So when I get the gardening done and next door's all decked out and I get a big yellow bin to throw the rubbish away, then I'm going to buy a whole load of herbal essences and I'm going to binge Better Call Saul. Nothing. If you catch it early, it's all good. Oh, it's like chickenpox. Have you ever heard of Severance? I should probably try a lottery now with so much luck. Maybe I could win. Come on, Tofu, you got this. Just remember your loved ones. Kim Wexler blooms out so much from season 1 to now. Without giving any spoilers. Kim Wexler. Do you want to remind me which character that is, Jem? It's been a while. Oh, and the relationship between when you've got the arsehole, when you've got the like, hi, I'm the arsehole character from the law firm. I don't like you because I'm a dick. And then by the end of it, he's just like, you know, I always liked you. And you're just like, oh, fuck, man. And he'd been taking the brunt of Saul's shit for years because of that. And it's just like, fuck. Fucking hell. I'm off to sleep now, though. Have a great Easter stream. Tofu, bless your sweetheart. Yeah, I'm not doing much art, and we're not talking about anything interesting. We're having a bit of catch up, and I'm moaning loudly about stuff. Basically, I'm in my element. But no, it's so lovely to see you. Tofu, have sweet dreams. Please rest up and get well soon. I am sorry about the fall. It actually fucking sucks. All jokes aside, I appreciate that. So please look after yourself. Lovely to see you and Freak and your community. You take care, dude. Throw yourself in a big yellow bin. How dare you? Which one's Kim? Oh, is that Saul's on and off girlfriend? But he's kind of seeing a little bit. Bless your hearts, you guys. Good beans. Now, okay, one arm up, right? One arm up with a stabby thing. What do we do with the other arm if I still want to have good visual access to the boobs? We're not going to go too crazy. Well, that eraser tool could be a bit bigger, couldn't it? The angles probably aren't dynamic enough. We might just throw this body. It's going to mess around with the arm and everything. I'll move it in a minute. Oh, that might help. Let's just do that. Season 4 just finished. Kim's arc in the face of what Jimmy is getting into is so good. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, cool. Mysterious blonde lawyer. How do you draw without zooming in? Goat Slayer. This is kind of, I think the colloquial term is thumbnailing. Drawing super zoomed out means that I'm not focusing on the details. I'm working out what is filling the canvas where. And in theory, because I'm so zoomed out, I should be a little bit better at getting the proportions right. And then we can kind of hyperfixate later down the line. Ooh, all right. Did you pick a reference picture? Oh, yeah, I've opened a load now. Thank you. Javimation Studios. Hey, man, how are you? Glad to see you back drawing and streaming again. Yes, I'm going to be streaming pretty hardcore until I get bored of it and stop for another period of time. How many years have we been streaming? 3, maybe 4. Still never once had a schedule. This is why. But hey, what are we going to do with this other arm? I'm looking at loads of different reference pictures. One arm up, one arm down seems like good juju, but like I might want to mess around with the weight. Ah! Thank you, photo viewer. Thank you for filling up my entire screen. That's what I wanted. God, everyone in Ozark is fucking horrible. Do I keep watching that show? How's life been? Mine's been tough, but I'm still kicking. I can't, like, all my issues I make for myself now. So I can't complain. But I've definitely been lacking on the art side, dude. So we're having a rough day just because I'm trying to warm back up into the goodness. Get creative again. But look after yourself, man. Oh, yo! Hey, I like this as well. There's another arm over here. Maybe I can copy this hand from a different image. We'll have something around about here. Nice lead finger. I've got to go to bed soon, guys. Guys, does anybody follow Has vs RPG? I don't want to ask him. Basically, I haven't asked him in his streams because I have no idea what the reason is. And if the reason isn't something fun, I don't want to fuck with his vibe, live streaming. But does anybody know why he left Twitch and went to YouTube? I should just DM him on Discord, but I don't use Discord. You've been procrastinating. Adorable hair. Is it a Netflix show? Ozark here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to remember that you don't have to give women super thick arms. I'm such a thick-limbed kind. I don't even draw them massive. But I keep putting really thick limbs, even on slimmer, very Japanesey girls. And it's all part of my thickening process, but like, it can be a bit counterproductive for fan art. I'm just trying to make my way in this world, do you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Is this gonna work? Do I hate everything? A little bit of both. I'll put it up here. I don't even know what our angle is. I should have probably decided if we're high or low. What if we, hello, what if we, and then we, sorry. There we go. Bit of noise for you. Mdino, how you doing? Mdino, I've been streaming every single day. Where have you been? Where have you been, man? I'm live every day at 8 o'clock UK time. Where you been? Where's my anything? I'm just trying to see if I can mess around with the angle. Where are we? We'll bring this arm up. That's just lowered where we are. Like, maybe our eye line's down here. Make her a bit more dominating, you know? Commanding in the canvas. What are our legs going to do? I finally got the husbando into drinking tea this past month. Guess what kind you settle on? Tell me it's Yorkshire. Tell me it's Yorkshire and or Yorkshire Gold Blend. And we can fade away into the atmosphere. I will also accept PG tips. What did you go for? Yo, Jim, can you send in my best? Like, because obviously we had a smashing time when we did that one shot. Gold. Gold. Yorkshire Gold. God, I need to get used to these buttons. Anyway, because we had a really, really good time with the D&D stuff, but I was like, I really want to do this again. And then the second we stopped doing the D&D campaign, I was like, yeah, I'm never going to fit this in ever again. So, you know, just send him my best. I'm sure he doesn't care. But just, you know, Mikey sends his best. Oh, you don't have to. It's a bit. What if? Okay, this but we need to make it. Look, so this is okay. We go through this 100 times every day, guys. I like drawing characters just standing there, but when it comes to presenting a piece, I always wonder if I'm not doing as much as I could be doing by making a character center. So can we make them wavy or fill the canvas a little bit differently? Let's find out. Yeah, and then we're gonna. Hey, so don't. What if? Oh, Photoshop is thinking. Hello? Oh. Let's give it a sec. It's just doing its nice freezing. So, I used to think this was a problem with streaming in OBS. I've had Photoshop freeze on me a couple of times. Just working offline. Ayatollah! Never! I hear the 3090 Ti's around. No, come on. Meme. Have you missed that voice? I know you haven't. Me, Tyler. Never been so scared. Mikey, why are you so zoomed out? Honestly, moving these little things all makes it a bit easier. Love. Oh, it's dark out. My window's still wide open. I better close it. All these noises that I'm making, I am literally right. So here's you guys, right? Right behind you is an open window onto my street, and I have been shouting all evening directly onto the road. Up in my bad luck. Oh, we've done this. This is the other album. Okay, so that's 2 Foo Fighters albums. Nothing Left to Lose from 1999. By the time One by One came out, we were coming to the end of my school, and we were getting ready to go to university. I think this came out just the year before. But this one sounds so clean. So well produced. Lav's Last Words, welcome on in. Ready to build a monster, I'm down. I've got a 5k project coming in soon. Ooh. Well, Nathan, I was thinking, because obviously you built me an insanely, I'm not trying to suck you off just to make you on my side, but you built me an insanely good PC very well within my constraints. So I was considering we also take a massive budget jump for this one. The God engine is a beast. And if I use it just for Photoshop and surfing the internet and live streaming, we can fucking... like, fucking the Black Adam. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Neutron, the fucking, I don't know. The Event Horizon. Oh, we've got to call it the Event Horizon. Just a pure, solid state, ice cold machine. Anyway. So, dude, I'm in no rush. Don't worry, I wouldn't confuse touching the water with you in a preliminary conversation with deadline, because that would be vastly unprofessional. But yo, if you're down for like putting our heads together for something this year, On and on, a good night. I've got ideas with the latest products if you want me to start drafting something. Yeah. Do you want like if you want a conversation, we'll have a conversation. Did you want me to I don't know if this would help at all, but did you want me to like maybe pop you an email that's kind of like, here's what I loved about the God Engine, here's what I'm hoping to improve on compared to that, like as a starting off point? And this is how much we've got to play with, and here's some wiggle room if you think it's a good idea. Just so there's like, because we can start from blank slate again, and I can just tell you my overall needs. Brilliant. Wasn't Dark Star a really bad movie? Wasn't Dark Star a really bad movie made by... somebody who worked on Alien, right? Mate, did you tell him you've only got £5 to spend on this one? Well, I'm kind of hoping he's going to throw in the string for free along with the cups. Exceptionally pitch. This is what I heard. Right, okay, guys. So VAR, that's what I used to know. I used to know that. It's not just Carpenter. It's loads of other people. And it's like the cinematographer, maybe for Aliens, also worked with him. Oh, it's written by Dan O'Bannon. Ah! Okay, now, here's a question. Here's a question for you boyos who love your comics. And I'm going to give you a clue, especially you boyos who love your French comics. Before HR Giga was involved in a project, who did the storyboarding for Alien? Because this person, along with a very convincing conversation, is responsible for getting Alien's budget doubled from like 4 to 8 million at the time. Almost. Radium's got it. Yeah, it wasn't the guy behind Tintin. Mobius. Or Morbius, depending on the vibe. Yeah, he storyboarded the initial shit. Then they were like, we can afford Giga. Yeah, let's go. That's a fucking, like, it might sound weird, but, like, that is a bang-up example of someone doing their job really, really fucking well. I hope he got a fucking, like, raise. If the director can take your storyboards to a conversation with the studio, and you are, in part, responsible for helping clearly give visual language to the point that the studio doubles your budget, you fucking done your job 110%. Do you know what I mean? That is gold star shit. Alien was most of the people involved in Dune. Yeah, Radium. John Hurt? Blah, 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 blah. John Hurt. John Hurt was too busy to do Alien because he was working on Dune. And it was only when Dune failed or stopped production and another guy fell out that they got John Hurt back in. Mate, nailed it. Geiger inflation. I'm designing this alien. Okay, this is going to get me kicked off the platform. I'm designing this alien. It's all corks. And then there's a vagina in the egg that impregnates a man with its cork. And it's biotechnological penises. Darling. Oh, yes, Giga. Darling, it's our anniversary. Oh, I'm so glad, Giga. You've been in the basement again for a while. Yes, I've got you some new artwork. Oh, lovely, Giga. Is it artwork just for us in the house, or is it maybe artwork I could share with my friends at the social gatherings? It is cork. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. Darling. Yes, Giga. Your mother keeps calling. She says you're crying on the phone. No, darling. I'm so happy here. Wait, sorry, I got carried away. Has anybody watched an interview of H.O. Giga? Or am I just... don't leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm just trying to do some fan art, man. You Princess Eleanor, thank you. Mikey needs to sleep soon. Yeah, it's actually super near my bedtime now. Yo, Giga is just even better than that guy from the Fast Show. Yeah, thank you. No, it's not. No. It beats him by a mile. Alright, 1 second. yeah, it kind of is. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm thinking the canvas might be solid. I don't know. And I want some kind of flowing, so it might not turn quite so towards us, but like, this is an opportunity for this leg to be like disappearing over here. I don't know if we've got some aerial twisting action or what. The Red Queen! Yo, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the biddies. No, Mike, you're just a get out my sight. I have no idea where the light is coming from, but I love the shadows. Hey, I love your attitude. Let's have a look, Princess Eleanor. I think of it a bitties. It's not paid to display. Ah! Yo, she's lovely. The texture on the material, I can actually feel the golden velvet. I like it. Because you've got it contrasted with really punchy lines. And you've not overworked the hair so that it ends up with this too distracting thing. So the focus is still the wings and the dress material. Oh, I do like that. It's awesome. Hey, thank you for sharing. It's quite good, isn't it? I hope you're feeling pretty proud of that. Alright, all have a bloody good evening. It's been great seeing you again, mate. Mate, you too, man. You too, man. Catch you tomorrow if you're on. I will do my best. Has anybody ever got a favourite anime lady that despite you like her very much, it seems she wasn't very popular because there's barely any art or doujins? I have a few. Yeah, Santique. Ceres Victoria. I am surprised that she's not a hot pants favourite of society because she's very much one of my favourite waifus. Okay, this is all fucked up geometrically. So don't worry about the fact that like I haven't made this work. This is just a little guide for the placement. Don't ask me how feet work. I don't want to talk about it. Ink! Hey, thank you very much, man. How are you? Yo, guys, can we get a cheeky little shout out for Ink One? What's good, man? How's life at your end? I've been gardening, dude. I was supposed to sort my house out maybe 3 years ago, and instead I just made art videos and talked about how I was going to redecorate and do the gardening. So eventually I was like, right, I've got to stop working and just actually sort out my house. How are you? I'm definitely more talk than action as a person. It's my cross to bear. Reiku, have a bloody good luck. I'm actually going to get ready for bed. This is about to sound stupid, but I'm properly like, no more tea after 8. This is my last cup of tea back at 8 o'clock. And I try, this is shit you have to tell a 10-year-old. I try not to be at my computer for the last half hour before bedtime. I read Malazan, Book of the Fallen, and it's so fucking awful that it sends me to sleep. So I'm going to go next door. Oh fuck, I've got to put the mattress back in the room because I'm stripping the wallpaper. I'm gonna have to go drag up the mattress, and I'm going to lie on the floor, and I'm going to read my book. I love a bit of my book. Read some Malazan and relax. And that means I'll be up at 8 tomorrow to do some more work, and then we can stream in the evening. I'm good, I've just finished up my first book. Yo, fuck! Yo! Dude, that's fucking awesome. Sorry, I was completely unaware. Dude, that is no small achievement. Do you want to tell us about it? Do you want to drop a link to it? It is safe for work, right? Yeah, of course it is. Dude, look, I don't wanna get straight up your ass, but fucking talk to me about your book. Mate. Oh, mate, congratulations, dude. That's no small feat. Syntax, thank you as well, man. You have a good night as well. Hope you guys all look after yourselves. I need you guys at Fighting Fitness. Guys, talking about being fit and healthy, I booked in my COVID jab finally. I'm going to get jabbed in June. Are we still doing that? I know it's out of fashion now. It's a bit of an old kind of thing. Are people still getting jabbed, or should I not bother? Is it like old news? Ooh, Mikey, you're just getting jabbed? So cringe. Toby! Toobster! My boy. Toby, how are you, man? Thank you very much for the 33-month resub. Good evening. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Guys, you've done it. Monday is over. You nailed it, each and every one of you. Come on. Tuesday tomorrow. Let's smash it together. Come on. It's being edited right now, but funny enough, it's a waifu book. Yo. Somebody made a drawing book recently, and I got emailed by their, I don't know, agent or publishers. They were like, we want to send you this how to draw book so that you can promote it. And I was like, that sounds great, but like, shouldn't I be making my own how to draw book? Then again, I've promoted books before. What is it? Do you know what? I don't look, this might come as no surprise, but I don't respond to emails. I've stopped accepting tablets and everything. Like, I don't email people back. Let me just check my emails. Your mortgage repayment's overdue. Oh no, that's from the bank. That can't be important. Something how to draw. Let me search this. Oh, Sims has a new poll up on his Patreon. Nice. Okay, I'm just going to read you an email because the title is You. How are you? Our colleague contacted you. Oh no, one sec. One sec. Sorry, I'm just trying to make heads or tails of what I'm looking at. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, they get really aggressive. They're just like, we're just going to post you this tablet. Do you still have the same address? And I don't respond. They're like, we want to post you tablet. We will post you tablet and pay you this much money. What is your address? Guys, I don't want your tablet. Hold on. Sorry, let me see if I can find one sec. There's like a new how to draw book out. And it might be good. But I had a quick look and all the pages look like really random Pinterest images. Or maybe the artist is just constantly having their stuff stolen on Pinterest. Oh, here we are. Oh no, that's advice. Alright, I can't find it. Can we talk about... Forget that. Can we talk about Ink's book some more? Guys, I'll have to... do you know what? I need to vet my emails a bit. I need... does anybody know assistants? Do you know how fucking... Everyone on Twitter and YouTube's just like, yo, my assistant deals with that, or my manager deals with that. Where do I get an assistant? Like, all jokes aside about Chameleon S doing that job for me, I don't actually want to waste her time. Where do I get an actual... Do I need, like, a temp? Mikey and Nella recently learned all of Warhammer 40k is, like, parts of the Milky Way galaxy. Yo, dude, adorable. It's all grounded. We're about to learn about 30k, adorable. Can't wait. Thanks, it took me 2.5 years. I fucking bet, man. Dude, Ink, when you're up and running with that book and your editing's done, I want you to come into my, I mean, hang out beforehand, dude. You're always welcome. But like, I don't want you to be shy about it. I want you to come into my stream and be like, yo, I've got a book available, and I want you to hit me up with your links, and I want us all to talk about it and shit, if you're okay with that. I also don't want to tell you what to do with your life. But that's so fucking dope. Because, like, I'm often requested to make a book, and I kind of look into it sometimes, and I don't want to miss a boat, but equally I don't want to do it because it's fucking hard work. So, like, when I hear about people actually doing that shit, I'm just like, fuck, what am? I'll be your sex dungeon assistant. Oh, Princess Eleanor, do you like a little bit of rough play? Not 24/7, Princess Eleanor. Sometimes you just want to cuddle and a cup of tea. But like, are you receptive to being treated badly in the bedroom? Just whisper me, dude. You're fine. Of course, I'd love to, mate. Awesome. Like, guys in chat, if you're not aware, Ink One is also another art streamer on here. He's a family man and also a tattoo artist. And his so this is why I'm interested in the fact that he's even doing a waifu book, because I know him for semi-miniaturized caricature stuff, except his anatomy, line weight, and musculature, as you might expect from a tattoo artist, is punchy and correct and lovely. Yo, I'm so glad we're streaming again. Hearing about all of you guys has been a fucking pleasure. Remember, there's a difference between being treated badly and just being ignored. There's no... It's the same picture. What are we doing? Oh yeah, let's sketch some... Don't ask me where the other leg is. We'll work it out. We can make it really faded and faint so it doesn't punch. I'll slip the nudes in the DMs. Brilliant. Just put like a tasteful... Just put like a... You know how like on Snapchat or Twitter you can get like a little smiley face or something? Or a love heart? Just tastefully put love hearts and smiley faces in all the key areas. Come on, I don't want you to give it all up too soon. Keep it classy. You could do a book, half sketchbook, half memoir, and half a thing not to say on the internet because your audience will never forget. Oh, I've already got it roughly mapped out in my head. My how to draw hot girls, my how to draw sexy anime ladies book is basically a thing of two halves. The first half is like basically, if you know the basics of drawing anatomy, you can skip this. But the first half will be a how to break down the human body into basic shapes. Bish bash bosh. And then this, okay, 1/3. And the second 2/3 is where we actually get into the nitty gritty of designing and drawing different hot anime ladies, different boob types, different occupations, different attitudes, character language, eyes types, hair types. So this basically covers a lot of what I've done in the tutorial videos, but you've got a reference copy. And this is where we kind of jump straight into the nitty gritty. Get the correct squish and skin dentation. What makes a pose sexier than a different pose? How are you building a narrative into your character's design? Like, I do want to do it in theory, but it's you've got to put in the hours to get a book happening. I've got a lot of mannequins and structure sketches all over my room. I should probably put a character on them. Santique, you sound like a regular Michelangelo? Sorry, I can't remember what I've done, but I've lost my reference images because I've opened loads of tabs. One sec. Okay, one of these images has got a really... Okay, here we go. This one's great. I had another good one. Yeah, I should... All I need is these two. I've got two beautiful references here. Who's done that? I don't even know who's done the one on the right. I don't know the style. They might have painted over a 3D render. Some of these elements are super weird looking. I'll come back to it. As you guys were talking about Dune and Alien earlier, never heard of them. I watched In Search of Mobius just last week. In Search of Mobius. Oh, really? I didn't realize that was... Is that like a documentary about his work? Mikey, I'm taking you for walkies every day. We just need to get out more. Adorable, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm hanging out with a mate at some point. Just to practice socializing again in real life. Oh my god, I always remembered that the Foo Fighters were one of the greatest bands out there, doing absolutely bangers from the late 90s onwards. But I've kind of forgotten how beautifully crafted a lot of their tracks are. Undesired. Just make sure he gets his shots first. Yeah, I'll get jabbed first. Have you worked with clay and paint yet, by the way? Adorable. My mum was a potter. I have grown up around clay. I actually follow a clay potter streamer on here. I've only been in their streams a couple of times, but I literally follow them purely for the nostalgia. Like, they're lovely. But I'm just like, yeah, just watching like a woman's hands throw clay and just be like in a studio pottery environment. I'm just like, wow, I'm getting some real like flashback shit. I've seen you breaking a character into simple shapes in many different ways. How many construction methods do you know? I've seen you use circles, boxes, and even triangles, kind of like the Riley Rhythms method. Oh, curve meets edge meets bounce. Never two the same. Dude, I've just watched a lot of YouTube videos and I've got a lot of art books. How to put it, dude? I'm not like in this scenario, in this type of artwork, I know which method I shall employ for best results. It's a mishmash of whatever happens to be at the forefront of my brain. Mate, it's Jumanji up here. Do you know what I'm saying? Every now and then you get a little bit of what Robin Williams comes up my fingers through the pen into the screen. We get something good happening. But it's mostly just a hunter going around the place with a big blunderbuss. BBC 4 from 2006. Dude, I stopped watching TV by then, sorry. Okay, maybe we'll zoom in a bit. I get 2 clicks on the zoom wheel. I'm not getting tired. Yo! Snowrip, I've been streaming every day. And every single day I've been streaming, I've been like, where's Snowrip? They used to hang out. Where have you been? How are you? Are you just not getting the notifications? Yo, lovely to see you. Yeah, it wasn't really a vacation. It's definitely a vacation from me doing my job, i.e. drawing and streaming and shit. But I've been sorting out my garden and just clearing out stuff and starting redecorating. House ting. Been doing some house ting. Hey, you Snowrip. How's Northern Europe? I want to say Finland, right? Lies! Liar! You brought him here to kill me! Well, from my point of view, it's you who haven't been streaming. Then you are truly lost. You prefer the chill? Yeah. I've been enjoying the summer this time way more than last summer, because last summer my sleeping pattern was so bad along with the streaming, I never really saw the day, and I didn't have any garden space, so I rarely went out. I've been enjoying this one a lot more. Well, we're not really there yet, but I'm enjoying this one a lot more because I've been gardening, and I can stand in the garden again. But that being said, when it gets too hot, I was saying this at the start of stream, I'm relatively strict right now. I'm waking up at 8 and I'm going to bed at 12. I have to stop streaming really soon. But when summer properly kicks in, I will just move my schedule by like 4 hours or something and just slip into like American hours just to avoid the heat. Because I do freaking hate it. Why am I so... I fucking hate it when it gets too hot. I don't like it when it's too cold, but when it's too hot, I actually... I could hurt someone. So we have to be careful. Robert Marzullo, a comic artist like David Finch. He's got fuck ton of YouTube tutorials and everything. Oh, guys, okay, I hate to disappoint you. I don't know if it's still happening. I'm sure it's not. Look, I hate to rub it in. Whilst you guys have been watching me, you have been missing Proco and Ethan Becker doing a live stream together. I'm pretty just before I came live on Twitch, I'm pretty sure they were live on YouTube doing a drawing class. I totally forgot to mention it. I was actually going to bring it up and I completely forgot. Oh, no! Nee Lindy has dropped another gifto, landing on Spectiors. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Magnamator, good to see you as well. Magnamator, I'm so excited to see you that I'm going to stop streaming. I'm actually going to save this because I feel like I'm almost going somewhere that I might be happy about, but not with these proportions. This is miles off. I don't know if I'm foreshortening. I don't know if I'm traveling, but we might have something there. Anyway, guys. Well, we've done nothing. We've done very little this stream, but we've also achieved everything I wanted to, which was talking to you guys. Let's jump into somebody else's business. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, I am live every single day, so I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you're following, or follow me on YouTube, or follow me on Twitter. I don't mind. Whatever it is that helps you help me. Now. Oh! How long has he been streaming? OSW Review is playing Trek to Yomi. Ah, fucking let's go. Yo, I'm such a mark for this shit. Let's fucking go. Guys. Oh wait, I've typed in the entire... Let's try it again. Guys, come join me. We're going to watch a bit of OSW Review. I think he's finishing the game today. I'm going to play this game, but I might watch a bit of him at least playing this, because this has been on our radar for ages. The Black and White Samurai game, I think. Yo. Let's hulk up. Guys, Kanakos to all of you. Have a lovely evening. let's check out OSW review and what they're up to, and I'll see you tomorrow. Every day. Thank you so much, guys. It's been lovely seeing you again. Thank you for the subs, resubs, and the mods. Bear in mind, guys, that I've been completely offline and I randomly just came back online, and my mods get no warning. They're such good, hard fucking workers. And seeing you guys again is absolutely brilliant. You're going to get bored of me real soon. We're back to streaming. All right, peace. Take care. Bye-bye.